Yeah. Bloody ink on my pad spelled suicide. Michael Jackson even passed cause you scrutinize. Fuck Illuminati lies, say I'm Lucified. Baptized in the gutter, motherfucker, you decide. Cause the ride come with doors that be suicide. Or the thighs on my horse, they be supersized. Good and bad having wars, nigga choose a side. Now all hail to the Lord like you do to God. Who am I? Lord Flacco, painting vivid pictures, call me Basquiat Picasso. Capo head honcho, now my following's colossal. Ain't no box of Pacquiao, but got the chopper, todo caso. It's like you heard God spoke, I sing the ghetto gospel. The quiet like my reefer and the preacher got my eyes low. Sister Mary Jane can make me sleep from singing high notes. The Bible or the rifle. Good night, folks. Bloody ink on my pen spelled suicide. Kurt Cobain even died cause you scrutinize. It's a fine line between truth and lies. Jesus Christ never lied, still was crucified. That's why I never judge another nigga. Life's a bitch, but that bitch in love with other niggas. 3-2 a bed, sheets, no covers, nigga. Dirty kitchen, no supper in the cupboards, nigga. Sucker niggas. What's up with niggas? So my new attitude is like fuck them niggas. I grew up with niggas, but don't fuck with niggas. I don't trust them niggas, ain't got no love for niggas. Had the gold grill shining like them southern niggas. Kept it trillin', now the whole world fucking with us. Meanwhile, you treated all of us like other niggas. And now your world is in my palm, take cover niggas.
Ever since the baby twos and sippy cups. Ever since some diapers in my zip me ups. Now I'm walking on my own, y'all wish me luck.
Where do we stand? Where do we go? So part of the plan. Where do we line up? Where do we stand? Where do we go?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community around the world. Welcome back to another episode of The Morning After. It's the morning show that makes yesterday's bad beats and bad bets feel a little bit better because you got a night of sleep, now morning to talk about it. Lauren, how you doing? Welcome back to the show.
I'm feeling good. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Good.
Doing all right?
This weather kind of knocking me off a little bit, though.
Did that rain wake you up?
No, it's just like, it makes me feel like kind of sleepy. It makes me feel a little
does.
sad. Like, I don't know.
It does.
I don't like it.
Tell you what, it woke me up at 2 a.m.
Really? Was it raining that hard?
I don't know.
I
It just sounded like someone
I didn't hear anything.
had a hose on, like, but you know what?
Power washing your window?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, though. Like, we've had some horrible rainstorms, and I've never woken up. Dude, yesterday, it literally sounded like someone just had a hose, but they were, like, 3 stories down doing this, and, like, it was like the water was arcing, so it wasn't, like, loud, but it was just, like, I thought the water was in my room.
What the?
Like, I don't know what happened yesterday with the
not.
walls of my room and, like, my window in my bedroom, but, dude, it sounded like someone was just shooting. Like, literally shooting water from a hose at my window. It was so weird. And then I checked my phone because I was like, holy shit. 2:36 a.m. and I have to get my oil change today. And I was like, oh, I don't want to drive in the rains. And I was up for an hour thinking about if I'm going to cancel my appointment or not.
Oh, I do the same shit.
But to then wake up at like 7:30 and be like, the rain's done. So I stayed up an extra hour for nothing. For nothing. Are we low, Josh?
Anxiety.
We're low?
DJ, am I low in the headphones?
We should be fine.
DJ, are we low in the headphones?
We should be fine.
All right, we should be fine.
We're fine.
So, yeah, something really funny happened to me. Should we should we go through the news of the world first and then talk about what happened to me, or should we talk about what happened to me?
Dude, I think you dive right into it.
I feel like you just dive right into it. Yeah, you have to.
You've been bringing
So,
it up.
I
so.
feel like we've talked about this a couple times. And I'm just convinced that the shit that happens to me doesn't happen to anyone else. And, like, the stuff that happens, I feel like you cannot make up. That
Okay.
happens to me. And it wouldn't even be worth making up. Because how would you even get, like, how would you
How
get,
do you get
from,
to these things?
from A to Z from the shit that happens to me? So I go to the gym yesterday. And normally it's like pretty empty when I go to the gym, but there's always this one old guy, and I can't tell if he's like running a workout class with the people in the building, but there's always this one old guy that I see, and we're on like a head nod basis now, where like give a little nod. But then he's always got like one or two like middle-aged men with him, but they're not like working out with him, but they're like talking. And it's really weird. I can't figure it out, dude. And I've been
gym?
trying to figure it out. Yeah.
I've been
In like my apartment gym. Like I've been trying to really figure out their vibe and like what the hell's going on. Because it'll be a different guy every
Well,
time.
hold on, I'm trying to set scene. So, like, they're not working out. They're just.
No, they're working out.
Okay.
But he'll be like over here, and this guy will be over there.
Okay.
But then they'll be talking about it.
Got you.
Like, I don't
What
understand.
are you talking about? What?
We said we're the lowest sounding show. The volume's all the way up.
Dude, there's literally, it's perfectly fine. Literally perfectly fine.
It's
Yeah, that does
perfectly
sound
fine.
perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Jay Rich bitching in the YouTube. All right, so back to what I was saying. Like, I don't know if he's cracking these guys out. Like, I don't know what the deal is, but it's a different guy.
All right.
You know what I mean, though? Like, I can't tell. I
No,
literally
okay.
cannot tell because there's
Yeah.
always like a weird, like,
Was
I
there,
don't
like,
know.
a flirty vibe going on?
Like
A
sometimes,
little
dude, I'm being
bromance?
serious. There's sometimes a little flirty, and hey, I'm not holding them against him. You know, you want to work out, then get your business and do what you got to do.
Yeah, do what you
But
gotta do.
I'm so confused, like what the vibe is, because like yesterday there was two guys. Sometimes there'll be one guy, but it's sometimes the same guy. Sometimes there's not. Like, dude, it's really confusing. But either way, I'm in the gym. I know we've talked about it a million times, but yesterday I finally took the second skin off of my tattoo, and it's been really itchy.
Yeah.
So I've been like cleaning it and then putting Aquaphor on, cleaning it, putting Aquaphor on. And I went to the gym and my shorts kept rubbing on it, and now there's no second skin on it. So it just is like, it hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
So I tucked it under like my compression shorts, like my shorts under my compression shorts, just so it could like breathe a little bit. And so it's not rubbing against it while I was working out. Can't make this shit up. I got my shorts tucked. I'm doing, I don't know what the machine, I mean, I know what the machine is called, but I was doing like triceps where you pull the things down.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. So I'm doing that, right? I'm doing that. Shorts are tucked, and I'm like facing the mirror, and they're behind me working out. Guy comes up, taps me on the shoulder, and it was like the middle-aged guy and then the old guy. Middle-aged guy like taps me on the shoulder. I'm mid.
That's
like
fucking
mid.
nuts.
And I got my AirPods in slamming, like mid, dude. Mid rope
During the
tricep
set is
pushdown.
crazy.
It's crazy,
Man, that's
dude.
crazy.
So I,
You
like,
don't do that.
So and it was already like a little heavy, and I like did that, so it like made the noise. So it like made the noise, and I like popped up, and it was like pulled me up a little bit because it was a little too heavy. And I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he was like, "You mind if I play this?" And it was just like his speaker. First of all, in what world? Who the fuck brings a speaker
Yeah.
into an
Yeah,
apartment?
fuck you. First of
fucking
all,
gym, yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, like
Like,
what
fuck
is that?
you for even
it was like
asking.
a weird blue speaker, whatever.
Like, play it, but fuck you.
Yeah, and I was like, obviously, I'm not gonna be like, no.
No,
And I was
yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
you're
for
good.
sure say yes.
But I turned around to say this to him. Dude, this guy, he was in like blue shorts. He had a blue speaker. He's clearly definitely trying to color match. He had like ankle socks on. I don't remember the brand of shoes, but they were white. Dude, I got the AirPod out, and I was like, no, yeah, you're good. And I like turned around like this. And obviously, like, it looks a little douchey because my shorts are tucked up and there's like a fucking religious tattoo, whatever.
But you can kind of see like that it's new.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
tell.
for sure.
This guy goes, "Oh my God, I love your tattoo." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." And he goes, "Do you mind if we say a prayer together really quick?"
Oh, man.
And I was like, "All right."
Oh, no.
I mean, you can't say no in that
No,
scenario.
no, yeah.
But also, what the fuck are we doing? Like, you just asked me if you could play music out the speaker. Now you want to say a prayer together? He drops on a knee.
No.
He dropped on a knee. He was like, do you mind? Can we say a prayer together? And I was just like,
Well, you had to get on knee too, or then it looks weird.
so
The author's
so
so
now
fucking
I'm
weird.
dropping down on the knee. He said it, and I was like, oh yeah, and then he dropped on a knee. So then I was caught off guard. So then I dropped on the knee. So then I dropped on the knee. Dude, he rips off like a 3-minute prayer. We prayed for like 3 minutes. And then he was like, would you mind ending it by saying your verse? So then I had said the verse that I had on my leg.
No way he made you say the verse.
Dude, and he ripped, it was like a 3-minute prayer, like ripped that shit off, and he just went. And I'm like sitting there still holding my AirPod, by the way. I like did the cross with my AirPod. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be sent somewhere else. But dude, so he rips off like this 3-minute prayer, makes me say the verse on my leg, whatever. I was like, wow, yeah, that was great. We like stand up. He hugged me. So we like get up off the knee after we, and I'm
The
like,
hugs. I feel like the hug's not very crazy after you guys just prayed together.
well, yeah,
for
I
5
guess
minutes,
not.
yeah.
But like,
No,
I didn't
it's-
see the hug coming because I like
Yeah.
stood up and I was like, wow, that was awesome, man, thanks. And my hands were like this, and he just went over the shoulders. So it's not like I could get it back.
That's weird.
Well, because my
So
arms
he just
weren't
hugged
up,
you.
so he was just like, and then went to do leg presses, and the first thing he played was Kendrick Lamar, out the speaker full volume.
What song?
It was the Not Like Us.
He sounds like a nice guy, though.
No, I mean definitely like a great, like he had a
Yeah,
huge
definitely
cross on
nice
like his
guy,
calf.
But
But dude, I just didn't see it coming. I just wasn't
That
prepared.
is like kind of crazy.
someone
yeah.
said, imagine walking into the gym and seeing that.
Yeah, like what?
Just
Imagine.
two guys double down on knees.
Dude, and it's not like it was a sign. Like,
Like, are
he
you guys
was-
okay? Like, you probably like think that like someone's like hurt or something
Yeah,
in the
like-
gym.
But the weirdest
going
part was
on?
the older guy that he was clearly with just didn't join in. So he was just like watching while working out.
Oh, so he was still lifting.
Yeah, the older guy.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you what though, I'm still holding the AirPod with my finger, by the way. I don't know what I'm gonna pop it in. But dude, he was saying it loudly, like the prayer. So if you like walked in, you would have been like, dude, well, they're doing a ritual.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what these two are doing. But yeah, it was really weird. I guess it was weird. It was cool, I guess. There was a part of me that I was like, damn, this felt really real. Like this guy really just did that. But yeah, it was cool. But weird as
Yeah,
like
that's
really
sweet.
weird. It was sweet. That's a good way to put it.
It's
Yeah.
very sweet.
But I
it's
just wasn't
like,
ready for it.
It's also read the room type situation. Like there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if tap you on the shoulder, talking about a speaker, and then going into prayer is like, that's just a lot. But if you're gonna do it, how about let's do a short one?
No, but I appreciate that he was like, I'm gonna do it, and just went for it.
Yeah, you have
Dude,
to.
3 minutes. That's a long prayer either way. And I'm just sitting there, head down, just like,
You might be on autotail today. He might have blessed you.
yeah, he might have blessed me, dude.
He might have.
He literally,
Might have
like,
been
I
blessed.
literally might have gotten blessed live. But no, it was crazy. Like I'd never had that happen before, where someone was just like, "Damn, do you mind if we?" All right.
Yeah.
The knee was the knee. Everyone's like, "This is really sweet." The knee was fucking weird. Like I had to drop down on a knee in the
Yeah,
gym.
it's sweet. Like
I
without a
liked
doubt.
it, but I'm not like I.
The knee was.
Now we're kneed up together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's
Almost
a lot.
normally-
forehead to
it's just-
forehead.
Well,
I
normally
feel
for
like it's-
guys, they'll like just grab your shoulder and like you like look down.
That's what I thought was coming.
Yeah.
That's what
I
you
put
normally
my
do.
I put my head down and then he hit the knee, and I was like, all right, well. And it was like the most like I think he could tell us because I hit the like
Yeah,
God
mid set.
damn it.
yeah like I'm just like all right, I guess I'll just yeah, and my triceps are like burning a little bit. I was like, oh, wow.
That's the craziest thing is you went from lifting to praying in
dude,
10 seconds.
it was a snap of a finger, dude. I was
You
like,
turn around, you're on a knee right
dude,
away.
I okayed the speaker and then I was on my knee. I was like, never seen anything like it, dude. Never seen anything like it. But yeah, it was something. It was something. It was something. You know, I'm definitely religious, but I'm not like overtly religious.
Right. No, yeah.
Not to the point where I'd be praying in the gym, but I appreciated the sentiment from him. But yeah, just like you can't make that shit up.
That's insane though.
Yeah.
You've had some interesting little things
I
happen
gotta
at your
get-
apartment.
I gotta get the fuck out of there. And I did actually. I signed my 60-day notice to break the lease.
Let's go.
Very
So we're
good.
getting the fuck out of there.
Excited
go.
for
Getting
you.
the fuck out of there. Cannot wait, actually. Just applied to an apartment in Dallas. I gotta send like one more document too, so that's good.
How about it?
That's a super nice one. I did see that.
Yeah.
Are they making you do? Is it just 2 months to break out? Are you paying 2 months? That's not too bad.
And then whatever's special, so I got like November free, so I gotta pay that, I guess, or whatever.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, dude, I will literally empty my bank account to get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I ended up spending a bag when I broke my lease in Colorado.
Mhm.
Like $6,000.
Yeah.
I'm like,
God
Jesus Christ.
Mine's on. I think mine's gonna be like a little bit less than that, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna get close
it's-
to that.
It's not cheap.
And then, dude, I was breaking the lease, whatever. It was like the 2nd of February when I did it. And I went down. You have to like go down to the office, obviously.
Mhm.
And me and this office just didn't start on good terms. And then I'm like doing the shit, and they got to bring it to the lady in the back. It's like when you buy a car and you got those weird guys in the other room that they gotta like bring your documents to. Dude, she's like, no! Why are you leaving us? Through the glass doors, though. They're shut. So she's like screaming. Like trying to obviously run a bit. And the lady's in front of me being like, do you hear? Because I wasn't laughing. And I was like, yep. And then she was like, why does he want to leave? And I was just like staring at the lady in front of me. And she was like cackling, laughing. And I was like, dude, give me this is more reason why I want to get the fuck out of here.
Because of this.
You guys are running some bullshit show over here. Get me out of here. But dude, it was like unbelievable. I just can't. You can't
make it up.
Like
it's another interaction.
Like
with Mikey.
Yeah, I don't know why it happened, but why? Like I don't know what it is about me. Maybe I'm just not very intimidating, so it just feels like you can just go up to me and just do shit. But like it's just do shit.
Just do shit.
Yeah, man. Some guy came up.
You're approachable. That's a good thing.
Some guy came up to me at the bar and bullied me into making me give him my number because he wanted to talk ball and give me NFL draft bets because he made $40,000 on the NFL draft last year.
I think we're too nice.
So now you're boys?
Dude, even at
no.
No. Even at backyard, like there's this guy that like kept like talking to me and he would like just wouldn't get when to like leave. And it's just like I wish I had where I could just be like, hey buddy, like stop. I just don't have that. Like I'll keep going until you run out, and it's like
I almost embrace it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to this guy for 2 hours. Yep, I'm gonna do it for 2 hours. I'm gonna do it for 2 hours. I'll tell you what, I'm doing this for 2 hours. But yeah, no, I just feel like weird shit happens to me on a constant basis, and maybe I just need to get bigger. I need to get more intimidating. Not that I mind it, but like there are some times where it's like I'll be walking down the street and know this person's gonna talk to me, just because
you just see them.
Yeah,
you
like
see
I
the
can
look in their eyes.
Like, yeah.
Not even because it's like the social media stuff, just because like they clearly are like wanting to say something. And I'm just a random stranger that's going to catch
it's
this
happening,
shred.
like the closer they get, like a smile just keeps
Yeah,
getting
dude.
bigger.
Oh my God, that happens to me constantly. Like, and I'm talking like just small shit. Like I'll be walking and an old lady will go, what great weather, right? As we're passing. And then I got to do like a drive-by. Yeah, it's awesome.
Turn around.
You know what I mean,
Well, I
dude?
know for a fact that you're smiling back at them. There's no way that you're not smiling. Yeah, exactly. So you're giving off the same energy. I feel
well, Richie, we learned headphones maybe don't work for Mikey.
Yeah. Just head down.
No, headphones actually do not work.
They don't.
No, they actually.
People don't care.
I've had people in the community, not like my community where I live, be walking towards me and go like this to have me take my headphone out to talk to them. Do you know the little hills thing? Thing?
Oh, yeah.
I had an old dude be like, what is this for? We have like a thing in our complex where there's like hills and shit,
Yeah,
like made out of turf.
Yeah, it's
and
weird.
there's like weird poles sticking it, whatever. I've had a man stop me while walking by and be like, what is this for? What, I fucking look like I made the thing?
Am I an architect?
Yeah. But then I'm too nice, so I'm like, I've been thinking about that myself too. I was like, I've seen kids play on it. I've seen people let their dogs
And
run,
that
but I don't
turned
know what the point was.
That turned into a 15-minute long conversation.
Yeah, 100%.
And you were invited to his daughter's birthday party.
No, I didn't get invited to his daughter's birthday party. But, yeah, that did turn into like a 15-minute conversation.
Actually, though.
Yeah, because then I'm like, I don't know, but I've seen people do this on it, but I don't know if I was building, if I would do that. And he was like, you're right. I have seen some people do that with it. And then he's like, I've just always wondered. And I was like, I guess we'll never know.
That's so funny.
Yeah, just weird shit
It
happens.
is that area, though, because like I've had a lady like, what kind of dog do you have? I'm like, it couldn't look more like a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Well, the dog
Like,
thing
what do
I
you-
get, but I'll just be walking.
I was
by
like, I just
myself.
remember like I was nice or whatever. I was just like, what?
Yeah. No, yeah. If I had a dog, my life would be way different. I don't think I could walk. People would just constantly be wanting to ask me shit after.
Dude, what makes me mad? Sorry, I'm kind of going off, but like, I hate when people like. There's dog etiquette, right? When you're walking a dog, you see I'm going this way, you go another route, and like same thing. Like if I see you coming, I'm gonna go this way because dogs, they just, my dog's crazy, and it just drives me nuts. Like when people will like follow you and like want you to like run into them. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop.
Yeah, I can't get
That's
in the dog
dog
world.
talk.
I can't get into the dog world. If I get into the dog world, it's over for me. It's over for me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, what I do now is with the dogs.
You never know what
If
dogs.
you're walking towards me with a dog and we're on sidewalk, I'll go into the street.
Other side, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Like,
I'll
yeah.
go into the street.
Because you don't know, right? Like, and I don't, like, Nash used to get jumped when he was younger by a mean dog, so he's kind of like a little, like,
He's ready
scared to
pull
be
the- He's ready to
around.
pull the iron out.
Yeah. Like, he'll go,
He'll spin your shit silly.
yeah, 10 toes down on you.
Literally
I
10
don't want
toes
that,
down.
you know?
You don't want it, I don't want it.
Yeah, no.
We went to the movies the other day, me, Nick, and Rav. We went to go see the new Mark Wahlberg movie, which just save your money and time.
Yeah, he said it was awful.
It was genuinely
Nick was saying it
one
was
of the
awful.
worst movies of all. It was there's like some movies where I would just love to be in the writer's room. Because I just imagine this movie, they went, all right, let's put 3 people that are like 1 really famous actor, 2 people that nobody really gives a fuck about in a plane for an hour and a half.
I was shocked to hear that because Mark Wahlberg. Like, I've never really seen a bad movie with him in it.
Yeah, but then he just plays this like weird, like,
Nick was saying, like, he couldn't believe, like, he accepted that role. Like, he was like, I can't even believe he agreed to be in the movie.
dude, he
That's
goes
how bad it
from
was.
like a southern plane driver to like just, I'm not just gay Mark Wahlberg, but he wants to fight. And he keeps talking about raping the dude. Like, there's multiple times in the plane where he's like, you're going to get it next. And you're going to like, and it was like, dude, what? There's a sprinkle of just like real, like, multiple times, like, I'm going to rape you is what he was saying in the movie.
Well,
That is
nuts.
insane.
Dude, insane. And there was no reason to even have any of
that.
all he was doing.
What is it about?
'cause
What's
then
the
they
movie? Like, what's like
so
the?
basically, there's a guy that's gonna go on the stand to put this mafia guy in jail. Moretti is like an Italian mafia boss, and this guy was his accountant, like hiding all the money, and he's gonna go on trial to send him to jail. And she's trying to fly him from somewhere in Alaska to the main city in Alaska, and then the plane driver or the pilot,
Plane driver.
pilot ends up being one of Moretti's guys that's trying to kill him. And the FBI agent figures it out like early into the flight, and they get in like multiple altercations. They tie him up, but while he's tied up, like Mark Wahlberg just talks about like wanting to rape both of them. It's like really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's like really weird.
So just don't watch that movie.
Because the FBI agent's a female, and then the guy that's gonna turn on the mafia is like a dude, but he'll be like, "You're gonna watch," and then you're gonna watch.
What?
Dude, it's like so weird. Like even just saying that out loud, I'm thinking about the interactions they had in that plane. It was like so uncomfortably weird. Yeah, dude.
So I'm not
Horrible
gonna be
movie.
seeing that movie.
I was
Horrible
saying,
movie.
what's the last movie that y'all liked, like, actually enjoyed in the movie theater?
Gladiator 2.
You
I
liked
haven't
it?
seen that
Because
yet.
Dave Portnoy, I haven't seen it. I want to watch because I love the original Gladiator. But he was saying he didn't like it. And I was like, oh, damn.
I mean, there were some things that Ridley Scott did that just like the sharks and the thing.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
what-
fucking Rhino, like,
Yeah.
and a full newspaper. But you know, there's just like, it was okay. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I'll tell you what though, at the Cinemark, did you know you could put your feet up and they have like butt chillers? Like you can control the temperature of the chair.
What?
No, when did they add
Where
that?
by you?
Yeah, dude,
Th-
we went in the.
That's Cinemark?
Yeah.
No
we went in
way.
the Cinemark and I was like,
That's
I'm
new.
used to this shitty movie theater in my hometown. Dude, I clicked the button
The
and I was like,
recliners?
That's
no
for
way it
sure new.
reclines. And then there's another button that had like levels of temp. It was like blue, yellow, red.
What the
And I
heck?
looked at Rav, I was like, dude, this is gluttonous. Like,
That
this is
is
almost
insane.
too much to enjoy the movie. But then it's always like leather seats. I'm a sweater, so I'm just sweating. You ever sweat in like a leather seat?
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
for sure,
can't.
it's-
You can't
it's
have
a little
anything else
sticky.
but leather and like with like a bunch of people sitting in that chair.
No, yeah.
Because you have to clean it like every time.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to clean.
I mean, I don't think they're wiping down the leather.
oh, they're wiping it down.
No.
Yeah,
There's so
Butt
many
chiller?
seats in there, bro.
dude, they definitely wipe them down.
I don't know if that's getting wiped
Just
down.
wants to know where you're getting your whole frosty mid flick.
Jesus, bro. Javon is so graphic. Like, he's so graphic. Like, Javon should just write erotic novels. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if Javon wrote erotic novels in his free time. He gets so graphic. Know where you're getting your whole frosty mid flick. Like, that is so graphic.
That is.
But no, yeah, I'd just be, yeah, no, I don't know. It was a good viewing experience, but what a weird movie. Would not suggest watching it. If you don't want to waste your time, don't watch that.
Have you guys seen Den of Thieves 2 yet?
No, I want to watch that so bad.
We have to see that.
Is it good?
I have to see it.
What is it about?
I've heard it's good.
Well, Den of Thieves, like the original one, is like
They're like robbers.
yeah, it's like a heist team, and the entire time, like you think it's Ice Cube's son,
Yeah.
and you think like that he's like the second guy in charge, but like in reality, he's like the brains behind the entire thing, and then like he gets away at the end, and like I guess the second one's about like him and the cop in the first one, who's Gerard Butler. Like the cop that was chasing him the entire time.
Gerard
they
Butler's
team up.
epitome
He's so
of an
sick.
action movie guy.
Yeah, I
He's
love
so
that
sick.
guy.
But it's those two. They go to London, I think, and they rob someone. Like they team up. Gerard Butler flips. But I think
We're gonna have to watch that for
it's gonna
sure.
be so good.
Yeah, I'd watch that for sure. Yeah, W 25 minutes, not talking sports. You can't get it anywhere else.
You
In case you
can.
guys are wondering. All right, let's run the graphic. There's some stuff that happened in the world that I do want to talk about. We do have a little bit of a rundown. So let's give the people some sports.
Do it.
Welcome back to What in the World, the news segment of the morning after. We talked about happening in the news last night. I just want to start off with saying Jalen Hurts is an all-time guy. I sent Josh a little clip that he's going to pull up for you guys. It's Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith. I think it's probably midway through the fourth after he threw that bomb to Devontae that resulted in a touchdown. And I'm just at the point in my life where I'm crying. I'm a crier, dude. This shit brought a tear to the eye. Like, when you just see bros being bros, or a good, like, dude-on-dude best friend just being like, dude. Like, I've just seeing this clip, you know that, like, Devontae is clearly, like, his guy in the locker room that has just never said a bad word about him. Like, him and A.J. Brown have so many problems, but they're definitely, like, good friends. But, like, I just feel like you can tell that Devontae Smith has just been the guy that's always been in his corner. And just, like, the words that they say to each other, and then, like, how much of a bro Jalen Hurts is in this moment. Like, if I see a moment now at this point in my life, I'm just, like, I'll cry. And this made me actually, like, shed a tear yesterday when I saw this clip.
I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
I love you, boy.
Love you too, dog.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you too, man.
Way to keep this going,
I
man.
got you, dog.
Hey, man, this ain't our last time at this, man.
We got some catching up to do, dog.
For sure.
Hey, it's been a ride, huh?
For sure, man.
It's been a ride. It's been a ride, dog. It's been a ride, man. You deserve it, bro. You deserve that. You deserve that. Embrace this, man, in your hometown. In your hometown.
I love you, boy.
Like, come on, dude. Shit fucked
Yeah,
me
it's pretty
up,
sick.
dude. You get a dude just being a dude, like, dude.
Dude, Jalen Hurts,
Just a dude
he
being a
is so
dude, dude.
likable. Like, obviously, I didn't like him for the longest because OU, obviously. But, I mean, yeah, he seems to be an all-time guy.
Yeah,
But just like when you, like,
yeah.
also think about, obviously, what they go through as athletes, and then just specifically those two as teammates, and obviously Devonta being there before, A.J. Brown and all that stuff, and, like, the shit that they've gone through together, and then it being, and like, Jalen Hurts understanding how big of a moment that was for Devonta to catch a touchdown in his hometown in a Super Bowl, and those two finally get over the hump.
Oh yeah.
Like, man.
Yeah.
And, like, Jalen Hurts understanding, like, everyone's been in that moment where you got a bro that's, like, on the verge of tears, and you just gotta, like, not temper the emotions, but just, like, keep it in one place and, like, just, like, repeating the same thing over and over again. Just, like, dude, it's been a ride, man. Like, and then also just being, like, feel those emotions. Like, I was like, damn, like, that is literally the reason why the Eagles won a Super Bowl, is because, like, that is, like, the leader of all leaders.
Yeah.
Like, just in that moment, I feel like you saw how much of a leader Jalen Hurts is, of just, like, fuck, dude.
100%.
It's weird, yeah, because, like, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but obviously from being from Dallas, like, you're raised to hate the Eagles. But it's like, this was the most likable team I feel like the Eagles have ever had. It's like Saquon's all time, like the video of his daughter made for him.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the
So
cutest
cute,
thing
yeah.
ever. And then
Unbelievable.
Jalen Hurts is just an all-time guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that shit. Teared up in my apartment. I was like, fuck, that got me.
Yeah.
It's just like, thank you, man. Love you, man. It's like, fuck, dude.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, and you know it's after he threw that bomb to him, so he got him a touchdown in his
Yeah.
hometown in a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck. And you think about Devontae Smith's road, too, right? Like, he was goated in high school, goated in college, one of the only wide receiver Heismans of all time, goes to the NFL, and he has to be a number 2. And he never complains about it.
Yeah, you never, like,
about it.
see him, like, bitching or, like, complaining at all.
Not one time. And he's got the most accolades out of anyone in that wide receiver room by a country mile.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's
now
just
he's got a Heisman, a Natty, and a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Like, come on.
Not
Yeah,
too
that'll
bad.
play.
Come on. I don't know. That video just fucked me up. I'm just a cry. I'll cry. Second thing I cried about last night. I cried a couple times last night. Just like a tear. Like, and I like full cry. Like, I was like, damn. Did you see that the Penn State women's volleyball head coach won a national championship and then beat cancer in the same year?
I did not see that, but that's
Dude,
unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You guys should look her up. The story is just insanity. Like, she won the Natty, diagnosed with cancer, and yesterday got to, like, ring the bell because she beat cancer.
Let's go.
What the heck? That's
So sick,
cute.
though. So
That is
sick,
awesome.
though. So sick.
Mm.
So sick.
Were you tapped in on their season?
I was not tapped in on their season. I feel like it's tough to be tapped in on women's volleyball. I'm just going to keep it a buck. There's some sports that are tough to be tapped in on. I was not tapped in on that season.
Yeah.
I'll keep it a buck.
But shout out. That's awesome.
But speaking of being tapped in, I know you saw it.
Oh, damn.
Josh Hart dropped a 30 ball last night. How about it?
Look, from what I've heard, like, the guy's awesome, but I was selfishly really upset because the one day I take his assist is when he wants to do the 30 ball, and he hooked me. But I'm happy for him. He had an unreal game. He shot like 75%, I think.
Unreal.
Do you want to hear something
Well,
crazy?
you were on his assists. I was on Jalen Brunson points, and when I take his points, he turns into Drewski. Dude.
That was bad.
It turns into
He
Drew.
literally turns into Drewski, dude. I've never seen anything like it. Every time I take Jalen Brunson points, Drewski.
Those always just take cat points. That dude's
Do you want to hear something crazy?
a monster.
I did not know that Josh Hart had a 30 ball.
How did you not know that? Well, I guess it's all over my
Dude, you could have
feed.
took anyone's points, right? On the Knicks? Like, they all pretty much.
Not Brunson or Bridges.
Yeah,
Or
I
not
mean,
Brunson, yeah.
actually, pretty much nobody but.
But it was like Precious,
but
Cat,
Hart
Hart, am I missing?
Precious had 9 points.
I think they
Bridges
went,
had 6, and Brunson had 8.
Now, Brunson played like Drewski.
what was I
He only
thinking
played
then?
23 minutes.
I remember
He was
looking at like
literally
the.
playing so
like a
bad,
bag of
yeah.
dicks,
I remember
dude.
looking at the stats and I was like, everybody went off.
McBride had 15.
Besides
There
Brunson.
he is.
Dude,
Bucket.
Deucey. He's so good. I fucking love him.
3 for
No,
3.
but it was like, dude, it was also cool. The Knicks needed to bounce back so desperately, and you get the Pacers who aren't really great at defense and play really fast ball. And when Jalen Brunson has an off night, the fact that Josh Hart, like that, you know he still has that in him. And also it feels good when your hustle guy drops 30. Like, you know that feels good for the locker room. It feels good for the fan base because he does everything else other than score. And then he gets a night where he drops 30. He's like, man, that feels good, dude.
Yeah.
Man, that feels good.
Just,
And then on top
just
of
bad
it,
timing for me.
on top of it, Karl-Anthony Towns is like,
I saw your
I-
tweet. That was the craziest tweet of all time.
I mean,
He's the best big man in the league.
when Karl-Anthony Towns is
The
playing ball,
craziest tweet of all time.
when Karl-Anthony
He's been
Towns,
hooping his ass off.
when Karl-Anthony Towns is playing his ball, he's like bar none. I don't even think it's close.
Bar none.
I really don't think it's close.
I might become a
Right.
fan of him. Like,
When
actually.
he's playing
He's
like
really
he was
good.
last
He's
night.
really good.
When he's playing like he was last night, which is happening more often than not this year, which is why he's an all-star starter, I really don't think it's close this year. This year.
No.
I don't think Jokic is close this year.
Dude.
Jokic came into his house and got fucking 30 ball.
Dude, just because you lose games doesn't mean that you're not good at basketball.
No, we know who the best big man is when healthy.
It's not.
Who are you about to
Yeah,
say?
who are you going to say?
What the fuck are you going to say?
Dude,
Who is she going to say?
Jokic is
No,
averaging.
Jokic is him.
He's averaging 30, 12 and a half, and 10.
Yeah, but now look up Carl.
I mean,
When healthy, I'm putting Anthony Davis against anyone.
Dude,
oh, no,
I am.
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
I am.
fucking
He's a
break,
fucking
dude.
animal, dude. He
Cat-
can do everything.
bitch him out right
Cat's
now.
averaging 24, 13, and 3. He's averaging 6 more points, 1 less rebound, and 7 more assists.
The offense doesn't go through Cat. He's like the
Well, that's what I'm
second
saying,
and
like,
third
he's-
option, and he's only averaging that less. Jokic has touched the ball 3 times
You
every
think
night
Cat's
his
a
possession.
second, or he's the second option?
Sometimes.
Anthony Davis isn't that crazy. That's not a crazy take.
No, it's well, just like saying anyone's better than Jokic is an insane take.
Better
I
than
mean,
Jokic.
yeah, Jokic is,
Better than
is him.
What is
But
it,
Anthony
Denver?
Davis, dude.
What's the Denver
oh.
fan base going to come after you? They got like one fan.
I would take AD. I think I would take AD over Cat, but
You're
definitely not over Jokic.
how like. AD's in the hospital right now.
I mean, yeah.
It's
yeah.
sad. I mean, he's always
When
hurt.
they're
That's
healthy,
the thing.
yeah.
But when he's healthy, he puts up insane numbers.
100% not Embiid. Embiid, not even close.
Embiid just pisses me off. I mean, yeah, he's a hooper, but
Second option, he's averaging a double-double. Give me a fucking break, dude. And it's
He's
not
averaging
even
a triple-double.
It's not even like a true. He's the first option. It's not even a true second
why
option.
is he the
because
first option?
Brunson has to take
Why-
30 shots.
Why
a
is he the
game.
first option?
What do you mean?
Why is Jokic the first option on his team?
Because he has to be.
No, he does not have to be.
Who's going to be the first option then?
Jamal Murray.
Playing like a bag of dicks this year. other than
No,
when he
it's
came to
because
New York.
Jokic is the best player in the league, so he's the number one option. That's why.
Bull.
It's because he's the best player in the league.
I just could not disagree more.
I mean, dude,
Just could not disagree more.
it's not even close.
It is-
It's literally
You're
not
right.
even close.
It's not. I agree. It's not. It's Cat. That's the situation.
Yeah.
And it's not close.
Yeah.
You want to talk about not close?
Yeah.
The fuck
71-29
are
at
the Bulls
half.
doing, dude?
Yeah.
They couldn't even score Josh's Hart's points total in the first half. What are you guys doing over there, man? How does that happen?
I mean,
29 points in the
we're
NBA?
playing
How does
capture
that
the
happen?
flag, Mike. That's why. That's how that happened.
But 29-71 is just
flag.
not real.
I know. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, there has to be a bug
Like, that's just
in this
not
app.
real.
Yeah. No, I double checked. I triple checked a bunch of different apps. It was real.
Like, but what are you guys doing? How did that even happen?
I didn't watch it. I just looked at my phone at halftime. I got an update. I was like, there's no way that's right. It was right.
71.
Josh, what is the Bulls' problem? Is it a big man? Is that what?
Well, they have nothing. They literally have nothing. They have
Yeah.
they have Kobe White, who's a good
he was
fourth
hooping last
option.
year.
Yeah, but he's a fourth option on a good team, and Vooch is the worst defensive player in the entire league.
he's
You guys
Like-
also have 7 point guards.
Yes, we do.
On the
Lonzo's sick. Io's kind of sick, but he's a good bench player.
What do you think about Giddy? Yeah.
He's fine.
Doesn't move need.
I'm excited about Buzelis though. I love that kid.
29.
They're just not trying to win. They don't want to win.
Who had the
We're
worst?
we're still in the play-in right now,
Who had
which
the
is
worst shooting
crazy.
percentage last night on the team?
I don't know. Let's look.
If I had to guess, Kobe White just had a volume.
Let me look.
What did the final score end up being? I didn't even
132-92.
check.
We ended up scoring 92 points,
Wow,
which
okay,
actually
yeah.
isn't that bad.
70 in the second half is good.
Yeah, for fucking what we had. We shot 35%.
Jeez.
Worst shooting
That
percentage.
is,
Yeah, let me look at the-
holy shit.
Giddey shot 50%. Vooch was 4 for 15.
Jesus. On layups.
0 for 5 from 3.
Oh.
8
How does
points.
that
His point
happen?
differential was minus 33. Vooch. That's what he does for you. I'm not.
No,
even
that's
jo-
what he does.
Let's see what the.
Kobe White went 2 for 13.
That's also horrendous.
Oh my gosh.
4 for
Yeah.
15 when you take five. Dude, that means he went
0 for 8
40% on layups.
Yeah.
That means he shot 40% on layups.
He's so bad.
Layups, dude.
Layups, dude.
Buzelis, 5 or 7 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, 12 points.
Your goat.
Go.
12 points in a 50-point
19
blowout.
minutes. Well, they just yanked him out pretty quick, I think.
He started 0-8, Vooch.
Kevin Herter, first game as a Bull, 5 points.
Just get that
2
out
for
of here,
7.
dude. Literally get that out
They
of
were
here.
so bad.
The BTL TNT 2-piece hit last night. Here we go.
Let's go.
Very good.
Also, I got a couple DMs. I talked about my favorite squares on yesterday's show. I also gave out my favorite squares on the Snapchat last night. And we hit a college basketball 6-man
Really?
out of the squares I liked.
No way.
Yeah, I put them all together, and a
Dude, I
couple
saw
people
someone
on Snapchat put them all together.
Post a 6-man and shouted your Snapchat out.
That's awesome.
So we hit a college basketball 6-man.
That's actually insane.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, let me just take my moment here.
Take your moment.
You know what I've always wanted to feel, and I feel like this might be... Oh, easy dumb. Easy dub. Peel to reveal your gobby. Everyone gets a different gobby today?
Well, if you hit a lineup, you have to hit a lineup every day, I think. And they give you a new coin or whatever that shit is,
Yeah.
and then if you hit like 5 days in a row or 7 days in a row, whatever it is, you get a split of $5 million in lineups or something like that.
I'm peeling to reveal my gob.
Whoever hits, I think you have to hit like 7 days.
I love a good graphic.
Let's see.
Oh,
it.
that's so good. Beal that. I got the Ant Gobby.
Does it say rare? What's the
Common. See my collection. Ugh, I got the Kung Fu Gobby. Can I
Wait.
get rid of that one?
Well, they're all Kendrick things, I think.
No, this is Ant Edwards Gobby.
Oh, what?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the ones yesterday were Kendrick then.
Yeah.
You got to keep hitting.
I don't want Kendrick.
We have to keep.
Yeah, but can I like
have to keep hitting.
sell him on the market? Like, is there a market for gobs that I can trade?
I have no idea.
That'd be sick. Tradable gobs. Because the graphics are sick, dude.
Yeah, they are.
The graphics are actually so sick.
What are you doing right now?
Tweeting my gob.
We're getting so off track here.
Dude, I think they should double down on this collectible gobs. I like how cool they look. Look at that. That's the Ant Edwards
me see
shoe,
it.
but in a
Let me see it.
gob.
The heck?
They
I
put
didn't
Ant Edwards
understand the
shoe in a
Kendrick
gob.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's sick.
I like Ant Gobby. All right, sorry. I'm like a little boy when it comes to fucking shit like that. All right.
You should be able to order your gobs.
Do
Like
you
have
wanna-
like little toys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would love this. They need to double down on the garbage. All right, my six man. Denver Jones points. More than 9.5, he had 21 each. Keyshawn Gilbert, more than 14.5, he had 15. Bang.
Bang.
Des Watson, more than 12.5 points, he had 19.
Bang.
J.J. Starling, shout out. 19, he had 25.5. Walter Clayton, more than 17.5, he had 19. And then Mark Sears, late night tuckage, more than 17.5, he had 18. Bang. That's in a fucking six-man in college basketball, chat. That's how you hit
That's how you feed.
a six-man in college
That's
basketball.
actually insane.
That's insane.
All right, well, don't sound too surprised.
Well, in college,
Well, I mean, in college basketball,
Yeah.
I think a 6-man is crazy.
No, it is. It's tough.
I think a 6-man in
I
general.
don't
is
see
crazy.
those on feed.
I didn't post it on the feed. On the Snapchat, I did, though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, in
Good.
general, I'm saying it's impressive. You don't see college basketball six-mans on feed.
No, you definitely don't.
You don't.
Especially just points. I didn't get
Yeah.
cute at all. No rebounds, no assists, just points. Speaking of college basketball, Lauren, close your ears. Alabama is so like that, dude.
Dude, I just want to say something. Like, I'm fine with Texas losing that game, whatever. Alabama is just that good, but fuck that line, dude. It really gave me hope.
Yeah,
It's like,
it
why
did.
was that
It
line
did.
ever at 3.5? Like, what was that?
I thought they were going to win.
Dude,
I did too. I was like, oh my gosh, like, we're sharp today. Like, let's go. Like, we're going to pull it off. And then
I
we're not good enough for that.
nuked it. I nuked it.
Yeah.
And the only reason I nuke it, and
That
the
was
only reason
great
why
by you.
I need to see who Alabama's going to play in the tournament, because if they have the correct path, they might win it all this year. If you play with a young team and a young core, Alabama is going to run you out of the gym. If you don't
Yeah.
have like a veteran at the front
Yeah.
or a veteran at the bottom that can like slow the tempo
I
down
mean, our best
and bleed
players
the
are
clock,
freshmen.
which is why I took Bama, because what is he going to want to do? They're going to let him shoot. That's why Trey Johnson had 20 points with 6 minutes left. Their plan is we're going to let this freshman take every shot he wants, and we're going to go the other way as fast as humanly possible. And when you try to play to Bama's speed, which is what a team that's led by a freshman is going to try to do because he's having fun,
Yeah.
they run you out of the gym because you can't keep up.
We just don't have
with
like a
them.
dog big man. Like Kaluma, I didn't watch the game last
He's a
night, but he
bitch.
hardly played. And I
He's a
was like,
bitch.
I just don't.
He's a
I don't know.
bitch.
Rodney Terry, we're just going to get outcoached every single game. We've been outcoached every single game.
I could not imagine losing a game like that and then having to look at Ronnie Terry as a fan. He just looks like such a clown.
I love that guy. Like, he's such a good dude.
Does
but
he not look like such
he's
a
meant to be an
bozo?
assistant.
Yeah, he
he's
looks like an
not.
idiot.
He's not a head coach. If he wants to be a head coach, it's not in the SEC or Power 5. Really, I don't.
Yeah, I
he
think
should
he'd be a
Power
good like
5 head coach.
Tulane. He'd be good at like Tulane.
Get him down to New Orleans.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Probably the funniest thing that happened yesterday in college basketball. I don't know if you guys saw this one. Shout out SMU. Shout out the fans. I don't know why Nico Harrison thought he could go to an SMU game and not be bothered. They were ringing "Fire Nico" chants the entire
heard.
game
Yeah,
at
I
him,
mean-
and there's nothing that makes me happier.
Yeah, he deserves every bit of it.
Every bit of it.
Every bit.
And I wonder if, like, I'm confused because I saw the owner of the Mavs walk into the stadium and get booed and sit down and be like, are they booing me? Like, I'm confused if they don't understand the gravity of what they did
Yeah,
to that
like-
franchise. Like, I wonder if Nico showed up to that SMU game being like, oh, this will be fun. And
Did they think they were
expecting-
gonna do that trade and it was just gonna be like silent? Like, yeah, like what?
Like, I wonder if they genuinely think that they made the right move. And that, like, he's like, you know, whatever
Yeah, they
it is.
genuinely do. But now they look like idiots because AD's out for at least a month, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But imagine being that owner, you come and you're getting booed, and he goes, are they booing me? No shit, dude. You just blew up the franchise.
yeah.
And then Nico Harrison thinks he could just go to an SMU game and shit's going to be sweet. Dude, stay at home for like a year.
Don't go to any games.
Yeah, he needs to stay
no
at home.
Dallas games. either.
Especially not a basketball game.
No.
Exactly, yeah.
But shout out to students for giving it to him because they've been kicking Mavs fans out.
Yeah, I saw that is the dumbest thing of
Did
all
you see
time.
that? They put
No.
a Mavs fan on the big screen.
Yeah, he was doing. It
and
was like
he
a
went,
karaoke
"Fire
thing.
Nico.
Yeah, it was
And
like.
they kicked him out.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Didn't say any curse words. Didn't throw anything.
No.
Didn't like say anything rude. He just said fire Nico and he got thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Dallas Mavericks, I'm done with them. Move them out of Dallas. They've done
That's what they wanna do, and it's
irreparable
sad.
damage to a fan base.
They did that at a Mavs game.
Yeah.
What?
And
It was
Mark
like-
Cuban told some guy to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up because he
Yeah.
was yelling fire Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Cuban did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Mark Cuban kind of like criticizing him for doing that?
Yeah, but I think Mark Cuban is now like, fuck, I sold the team, and everyone's mad at him too for selling the team.
100%.
But shout out SMU for giving it to him because I don't think Nico's like heard it yet in person. So shout out.
Yeah.
And also Nico's like, I'm scared for my life. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. No one's gonna actually kill you in GTA. Like, I get death threats 3 times a day on Twitter DMs. Like, you literally traded away the future and the face of the entire city
Yeah.
of Dallas, and now you're like bitching that fans are upset.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, shut
Like-
the fuck up.
I mean, out of all the sports, I mean, that was everyone's favorite player. Like,
dude, I'm pretty sure you said it. I don't know who said it, but you couldn't have said it better. In the football capital of the world, the biggest athlete was a basketball player.
yes.
In the football capital of the world, there's no state where football matters more than Texas. And the biggest team in the NFL is the Dallas Cowboys. The face of the city was a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you
And
ship
it-
them off, and you don't expect to hear anything.
For nothing. For a guy that everyone, oh, he gets injured a lot, and then gets injured in his second game.
First game.
First game,
First game.
First game.
he was hooping too.
And
He
we're
was
going to an-
he was
going
fucking
off.
hooping.
and
He
we're
was
going to
hooping.
an SMU basketball game? Brother.
No, this isn't your city, buddy.
Brother.
Stay home.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, they had
AD
kids yelling fire Nico. Like he not only like assaulted a fan base, but now there's a generation of fans growing up that are just going to despise him and despise the Dallas Mavericks, which is crazy.
What if they win the championship?
They're not.
That would be the funniest
They're
shit
not.
ever.
Dude, we were talking like if they don't win a championship in the next 2 years, like we've lost them.
They have a year window from now.
Like I know the whole thing is like the ownership
From
wants to move because Texas doesn't
Like,
allow
if they don't win this
casinos.
year,
No,
if
no,
they don't
just
win next
for
year,
the-
you're done.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be in Vegas,
Well,
which
there's
is
gonna be
crazy
no
because I mean
fans.
we talked about it last time I was on here, but Dallas is one of the biggest markets, so it's just like out of all teams to do this to, it's like why this one?
I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're
And
gonna
it's
do it.
also
They've been
not
pretty
only
open
that-
about it.
Not only that, like how dumb of a trade it was.
It's like move
But-
Charlotte, dude.
But when you've got the best player we've ever seen with our eyes on the other team that got traded, and he starts playing giddy like a little boy and like smiling and laughing and posting photos, you realize how fucking good Luka Doncic is that LeBron is like has a hard on now.
Yeah.
They traded away LeBron's probably like best friend on the team, and he couldn't give a fuck.
Doesn't give-
He's in the huddle going, Luka, fit the fuck out. Like, don't fit in.
Dude,
I don't
the
even know what
hardest-
that means, but it got me going.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
that's
hardest
kinda
thing I heard, he was like 77 plus 23 equals 100.
Yeah,
I was like,
it is
oh,
kinda
that was
crazy.
tough.
But, like, imagine that,
Didn't
dude.
even
You got
think of that.
LeBron James saying, don't fit in, fit the fuck out, to a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, people were pulling up
He
like an old
knows.
tweet from like 2015 where he was like, stop trying to fit out and fit in or something like that. So it's like
To
him.
Kevin Love.
Is that who that was
Yeah.
about? Okay. Well, I
He
saw
talked
that
shit
and I
about
was
Kevin
like,
Love on the Cavs because he was, like, doing too much. He's like, dude,
He wants it. Like he
Get
wants
in, and
Luka
then
to
he's got
play his
Luka, he's
ball.
like, fit the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like we got
He's always praised him.
The generational player being like, fucking don't fit in, dude. This is your team now.
Watching that team in the playoffs is going to be so electric. So electric.
Like that's just gonna go down as the worst trade
I mean, yeah.
of all time.
I kind of hope they win it all. That would be dope if the Lakers won it all.
Well, I was already thinking, like,
That'd be kinda
obviously
sick.
Anthony
That'd be sick.
Davis is always hurt. Like, how long was he really planning on playing? Like, how much longer was he planning on playing? He's always hurt.
I don't know, but you had a good
But you
9
shipped
years
off
out of Luka.
100%.
Probably.
25-year-old who has the highest ceiling of pretty much anyone in the NBA. and you
Literally,
ship
there's
him
no
off.
one with a ceiling higher. Like actually,
Yeah, no.
at his
It's-
age and what he's accomplished, there's no
Yeah,
one with a
it's
ceiling
He just
higher.
took you. I mean,
yeah.
people forget, like, they were in the finals. You were in the fucking finals. You were right there.
And it was just him.
And it was just him.
Literally just him.
And now he has LeBron. That's actually crazy. And Austin Reeves.
They were, yeah,
Austin
Austin
Reeves is a
Reeves.
walking
is-
But then
bucket.
you can't tell me when you're like, I don't know if they'll actually do it. Like, you can't tell me after thinking about all that and going, okay, you were just in the NBA Finals, and they thought the next step was get rid of the guy that carried them there with blood on his knees, ice on every limb,
It doesn't make sense.
and
like,
say
it
that
is-
they're not trying to ruin this franchise. Like, you can't. There's just no.
Because you're better defensively.
There's no.
Yeah, if Buddy was healthy for longer than a game, maybe, yeah. Like, I understand that you're better defensively, but, like, you got a guy made of glass.
Dude, but he played some of the best defensive teams in the NBA on his way to the finals last year and won by himself.
He'll score, like, he'll account for 70 points in a game. Like, he'll score 45 and then assist on 12 buckets. So, like he doesn't have to play fucking defense. Like,
Yeah, he's
have-
a he's
put
a
four
walking
guys on the floor
triple-double.
that can play fucking defense.
He's a
That's all you
walking
need to do.
triple-double.
Also, not for nothing, you traded him within the Western Conference. Who the fuck is guarding Luka on the Mavs? You're going to put Clay on him? You're going to put Kyrie on him? Who are you putting on him? PJ Washington?
Probably
That's
PJ.
barbecue chicken. You can put all three on him.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't-
literally
yeah.
barbecue chicken.
Doesn't matter who it is.
Like who's defending Luka on the Dallas Mavericks? If that's your point, you traded him within the Western Conference, so you might have to see him. Who is stopping Luka Doncic on the Dallas Mavs in this defensive super team?
I don't think anyone can guard him.
No one in the league can. Have you seen that video of JJ and LeBron talking about Luka on their podcast?
Yeah.
But like, they were just like, why would you blitz Luka? Like, how do you play Luka? Like, you can't.
You
really.
can't.
You just have to, like,
He's the
hope
best
he's
piece.
off that night.
Yeah.
Literally.
I don't know if you guys saw
You beat him
this.
fast breaks, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how you, whatever.
maybe.
Maybe.
But then he can kind of get up and moving
Yeah.
on the fast break sometimes. You get
Yeah.
Luka like getting a good sprint on.
He's
You're like,
so
"Holy
good at
shit."
passing too. Like, it doesn't really matter how fast he's going. He's gonna dot the ball.
I mean, did you see him dot it to LeBron
Yeah.
from literally full
Yeah.
court?
Yeah, it looked like he was smiling before he threw it.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
It's like incredibly sad.
The
As
thing is that like
Providence-
LeBron never makes the wrong play, and now they have Luka, another guy who never makes the wrong play. Like, that's
Yeah, they were
gonna be.
They said, imagine
scary.
guarding LeBron and like he goes and gets a break, and then Luka comes in for him.
it's like another
It's
LeBron.
like,
Yeah,
It's literally
Oh
like
my-
another LeBron.
yeah. You just
Two
have two
LeBrons.
LeBrons. Yeah.
And one was already unfair enough. Now you got two.
yeah.
Like, fuck, dude. It's actually
And
so
LeBron's been
annoying.
playing insane
Yeah.
basketball. I mean, holy shit.
He's 40 years old.
He's
Well,
unbelievable.
They like turned the clock back. He's like, dude, this kid's fucking goated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, we got Luka.
It's like literally
Yeah.
when they bring your best friend into your classroom, you just get that extra like little
Yeah.
step to you.
100%. 100%.
I'll tell you what is upsetting but also hysterical. I don't know if you guys saw this. UConn came back and beat Creighton last night. It just seems like this UConn team, like once you start getting closer to March, just becomes inevitable, and they're not even that good this year. But I don't know if you saw this. Creighton, like the Big East, we don't mind yelling at each other. And I'm sure it's the same in the SEC, but whatever it is, like the Big East,
I love that.
just a little bit more
conference.
fiery. Like the coaches will yell at each other. You'll yell at the fans. Coach Hurley walking off the floor last night yelling at Creighton fans, saying that he's got two of them. Two
That's pretty
rings,
sick.
two of them. And then he called some guy
I
a
didn't
baldy.
see that.
He's bald.
And he's bald. And I feel like just when you
Wait.
dissect that, if I'm the bald guy that the bald guy calls baldy, I feel like he has put me in a spot where I can't attend public events for like a year.
That's so funny though.
I didn't see
That's
that.
That's
so
just
funny.
like the ultimate alpha, like baldy while you're bald. He was like, "Shut the fuck up, baldy."
It's like someone who's like 5'2" calling someone shorty. Like,
Yeah.
what?
But it's feel like when you're the guy getting called short by the short guy, like you
like,
can't
what?
respond. Like you can't be like, you're bald too. Like, he already sunned you.
I would just like look and be like, brother.
But the brother doesn't hit as hard as just being called baldy by
Yeah,
the
probably
bald
not,
guy.
yeah.
Like, I feel like he just asserted bald dominance.
He might have.
Bald dominance.
Like, now he's the dominant bald. You know what I mean, though?
Like he chose to be bald, and the
I'm
other
a
guy
Hurley
didn't.
fan.
No, I'm just saying, like, if there's two bald guys in a room, and what Coach Hurley's one of them, and he just goes, "What's up, baldy?" Like, now he's the alpha bald guy.
I guess.
Like,
Never
that
really
was-
thought about that too
Like,
deep.
if we're like in prehistoric caveman times, Hurley would now be the king of that tribe
Because he's
of the bald tribe because he called him baldy first. Because you have no response other than being like, "You're fucking bald too."
yeah.
Like, and it's almost like the short guy. Like, yeah, once I establish that you're short, you can't call me short because I already got you.
It's
You
just
know
who
what I
says
mean?
it first.
Yeah.
Who pulls trigger first.
And also, just like, dude, imagine you're talking shit to Coach Hurley and he's bald and you think you're safe from getting made fun of for being bald, and then he rips off baldy on you. Fuck.
It's like no way he could say it.
Yeah, like, you almost
No
feel
way you
safe.
can
Like,
say
you know
it.
what I mean? Like, when you're, like, it's like if I was insulting, like, a short guy, knowing, like, he can't call me short.
Yeah.
And then if he was like, all right, pipsqueak, be like, did you just assert short dominance over me? Like, I feel like Coach Hurley just showed me how to assert dominance in an area where, like, you might see his weakness.
Yeah.
You just got to call
Maybe.
it out first.
Yeah.
McNeely had 38 and 10.
Yeah, he went fucking stupid last night.
It's actually insane that
Also-
him and Flag were on the same team in high school.
He's got a problem, that kid Solomon Ball. That kid is a bucket, and he likes to talk shit.
Yeah, I mean, and also has the sickest name in college basketball.
Solomon Ball.
Solo ball.
Oh,
That's like, yeah.
I mean, that's sick. Yeah, it's. I mean,
Solo ball.
but yeah, I wonder if that guy felt betrayed. Like, he was
Just
like,
ISO.
dude, we're bald brothers. Like,
He's
that's like
for
a
sure still
brotherhood.
talking about it. He's like, dude, like, he's bald too. Like, why did he?
But imagine if your wife was there. You can't. That is like, you're going to talk about. I hate this word, but like icks. That's like divorce level ick. Your husband just gets called baldy. It's like, fuck. Did he just call you baldy?
You'll have to plan a trip to Turkey now.
Yeah, like now you
Was there
have.
a guy in the crowd?
You're going to Turkey.
Yeah,
That's insane.
it was just a Creighton fan.
that it's like, wait, did Dan Hurley just call you bald?
Did he just call you baldy, babe? Yeah, I'm growing my hair out.
I wonder what he said to him.
Probably like, fuck you.
Yeah.
He's like, shut the fuck up, baldy. Oh. Like, dude, if your kid's around, my dad's bald. If he got called baldy, I would lose a little bit of respect for my dad.
My dad is also.
By another bald guy, though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is that not an insane insult coming from a bald guy?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of funny then. Because I feel like I would just laugh. Be like, wait. There's no way that this guy just called me.
But I think you're laughing because you're like, wait, that actually stung
That's-
a little bit.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. I feel like I would just laugh. I feel like that'd be hilarious.
You got to be able to have a bald comeback.
Yeah.
Like, if you get called baldy as a bald guy, you got to be able to be like, all right, cue ball.
Cute ball.
But I feel like if you don't get it off correctly
You gotta
or
get it off
quickly
so
enough,
quick,
you're
yeah.
done. Like,
But
you're
there's no
so
chance
quick.
because you're for sure caught off guard.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, Hurley took his head off. Like, that is the ultimate stun. Like, you know in college you get hit with
Yeah.
a stun grenade and the whole screen just, like, slows
Freezes,
down,
yeah.
dude, and you're like, I can't even move. Like, he hit him with a stun grenade.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, baldy. I'm just, poof. You're, like, immediately, like, what the fuck
You can just
was
put your
that?
controller down because you know you're dead.
Yeah, you're like, I'm chucked. Chucked. Turn the Xbox off. I'm chucked.
In GTA.
I did want to say this. Texas A&M is banned and Wade Taylor is also banned. He just signed his NIL collective with LinkedIn because that's what he's going to need after college basketball. So here we go. On the opposite side of that, though, Doug McDaniel and Kansas State are a home wagon. I literally yesterday said, I think it's a Doug McDaniel game. I think he goes for 20 to 25. He had 24. Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out.
Last two things before we surf some Slate.
Let me jump in real quick and
Oh.
talk about a little play
Oh.
that we had yesterday. Akron team total.
So sharp. Dude.
52 points in the first half, 53 points in the second half.
It was 81.5. They scored 109.
105.
105. How about it, Josh?
How about it? And the over in the game would have smacked too. It was 105 to 92.
Yeah, but I liked the team total snipe
yeah.
better because it was like you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Also, the attorney locked hit, but the plan B did not, but that's fine. Going
plan-
one for
dude,
one on
So
those.
it went over?
The plan B,
It did go over.
chat, if anyone took the plan B, let me know where you got that line
Yeah,
at. Because I
Josh
think I got the
fucking skunked
worst.
us.
I think I got the worst line possible. Like, it says on ESPN that it opened at 9.5 and closed at 12.5, and somehow I got 8.5.
And that's
they
the
won
only
by
spread that
9.
lost.
That's the only one that lost.
Like, Josh fucked us, dude. I don't know how Josh fucked us and got the worst line possible at
8.5.
noon, but that's impressive levels of wrenchage.
Insane.
They lost by 9, and we're within the spreads
Yeah,
of
you got
9
11.
to 12. We would have covered every single one. Josh got us 8.5 somehow.
Yep, somehow.
Not even a plus chick either. Like, you weren't like, you know what, I'm going to buy it down.
No,
'cause
yeah.
I think they lose by less.
No. It's a normal line.
The worst line.
Worst. Didn't even know. That shouldn't even have been a line.
How did it go up 4 whole
How did it go
points?
down 1 point and then go up 4? How is that even possible?
And how did we get it when it dipped?
Exactly.
We bought at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was junk. That sucked. The WLL, the Women's Lacrosse League, officially kicked off yesterday with the Championship Series. And I got news for you. These girls can snipe. I didn't know if I was going to be into it.
Yeah.
I'm into it. These girls can snipe. They're good. It's fun. It's fast.
How many teams are there?
There are 4.
There's 4. Okay.
The New York, I think it's the New York Charm.
They
I
wear
think
the
so.
same
And then
colors
there's a
as the
Maryland
Atlas.
They do.
team.
They
I know
do.
there's a Maryland team, and I don't know the other 2.
I'm not sure about the other 2 cities because
Okay.
I only care about New York. Which,
That's
by
fair.
the way, had the first goal in WLL history.
Wow.
I sent you the sickest goal of the day.
I got it
Can
right
you
here.
show the
I'm
people?
showing
This
it
is
right now.
I need to see it.
Unbelievable.
A little backhander.
Look at this shit. Cheddar.
Ew.
Literal cheddar.
Ew. What?
Literal cheddar.
Well, that's freaking
Yeah, that was
sick.
kind of gross. That was kind of gross.
Literal
That's a snipe.
cheddar. She looks kind of bad, dude. Is that just me on that runaway?
I don't know. I can't really
On
get
that
behind
runaway.
the Batman mask.
Yeah. It's kind of bad.
Can't really get behind those.
It's kind of bad.
Those goggles.
But I like it. I like that. I had fun. I watched a
I
little
feel
bit
like you
of
should
it.
just wear like a helmet.
Thank
Why not
you.
just wear a helmet?
That's my thing. That's the only thing
Well, 'cause there's
that's
no
missing.
contact.
I understand, but just put the fucking helmet on.
Yeah, but either way, if that
Just-
ball
just give 'em
is the ball different too?
No.
Well, yeah,
I
you
feel
could
like
still get
we
hit
get
in
hit
the head.
in the head. That shit would hurt so bad.
Well, so they don't have a deep enough pocket to shoot from really far away. That's why women's lacrosse is so.
Oh,
hard.
so they
There's no
can't rip
pocket.
it?
It's literally like this. So when they cradle, it's
Oh,
up here.
Oh, so you
and
can't
it's a
rip.
different cradle. Yeah,
So they're
you
not like
can't.
bringing it down.
No,
and-
you can't.
Yeah.
It's literally this. Like if this is the head, like the pocket is like that. Like there's nothing. It's like
Why?
My
That's why
question
it's
is, why
harder.
would
It's a
they
little
make
harder.
it different? Like, just keep it the same. Like lacrosse, lacrosse.
yeah, I don't
If
know.
it's field hockey, it's field hockey.
Yeah,
Put
it's
the
like
helmet
the one
on.
sport where I could see why you'd make it a little bit different. I don't know.
I want to see them
Not
beat
even
each
like
other
well,
up.
not
They're
even like
capable.
a pain threshold thing. But I don't know. You get fucking thwacked, and it's
I
not
would
like
love
fun.
to
I'd
see-
rather play women's lacrosse.
I want to see that happen with women. I do.
You
I
don't
got.
get hurt. There's
part
rarely
of the
any
game.
like contact injuries because you can't hit each other, you can't thwack each other. I'd rather, but like I don't think you understand when you got like a gap right here in your forearm,
Yeah.
and some guy takes an aluminum pole as hard as he can and hits you in the forearm just on your bone. It is fucking devastating.
Well, that's why you wear the things cross wears, like the little arm
Yeah.
sleeve
Right,
or
but
whatever.
there's
the
always
pads.
space.
Oh yeah, I guess
Like
there
you have a
is.
space
Yeah,
here,
you're
and then
right.
you have a space here,
Don't get
and
hit.
then if you don't wear rib shit, you have a space on your ribs,
Yeah.
and it's just an aluminum pole and a grown man swinging as hard as he can. It fucking hurts.
Yeah, playing hockey too. That shit hurts.
Yeah,
so
women
bad.
would
Like,
be more
right on the
aggressive.
wrist or like on the ankle, dude. It
fuck
hurts
is that?
so bad.
Fuck that.
But I just
So
don't. I don't like when there's like changes. Like if it's both lacrosse, like keep it the same.
Yeah, I
That's all
agree.
I'm saying.
I agree.
Baseball, softball, it's different. They're 2 different things. But lacrosse, lacrosse. Keep it lacrosse.
I don't disagree.
You know,
I don't disagree.
I agree.
put the helmets on.
But yeah, it was a cool goal.
I would love to have like a WLL lacrosse helmet here, like for in the background. That'd be sick.
Yeah, the goggles. Yeah, you can't really customize it a lot.
Yeah, like what? There's no
Yeah, the
there's
helmets
no
are
swag.
Sick for the men, dude.
They're so sick.
A little chrome dome.
That's like probably one of my favorite helmets. I just think they're cool looking.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're sick.
dude.
should
Someone
get one
said
of
something in
those.
chat, and I feel like I just want to talk about it because actually I don't want to expose myself like that. All right. The Atlas also started the championship series 1-0. Here we go.
I think I saw what you're gonna talk about.
What did you think? What did you see?
I don't know. Was it Flatwood?
No.
No.
Was it
Unless he
YouTube?
said something earlier in the Twitch chat.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Someone said, "Is it weird that I sit down to pee in my own home?"
Okay, well I know what you're gonna say now. You did expose yourself.
I sit down to pee at home more times than not. Sometimes I just feel like I need to take the break.
I don't think
walk
that's.
a lot throughout the day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit to do this. Josh just put hand.
You know, but hold
Head
on.
in hand.
Before anyone says anything, I just want to say, like, that's okay.
Yeah. Like,
And you're never gonna, like, once you do, like, live, like, with a girl or whatever, you don't have to get bitched at about putting the toilet seat
oh yeah, I
down.
also got sisters. You know, you pee on the seat, you get yelled at. So
Exactly.
I grew up.
So
just
you're
being
eliminating
like,
all
yeah,
all that bitching.
I'm not getting yelled at.
I think it's smart.
There was a moment in my life where I was a serial pee on the seat guy when I was little at home. My sisters would yell at me, my mom would yell at me, so then I was like, solve the problem.
And you're getting a rest.
But in public, I'm not doing it. That shit's gross.
Why don't you just go pee and then go sit down on the couch?
What?
Why don't you, instead, like you said, like you need to take a break. Like maybe just go pee and then go take a break on the couch.
I don't know. So this is another thing I want to talk about. I don't know why there's such a toxic masculinity around sitting to pee sometimes.
Well, I just think it's like almost like more of an inconvenience.
But I feel like even looking at the chat, like there's a very toxic masculinity around standing and sitting. And
Yeah.
I don't understand why. Dude, because sometimes I know I got a long pee loaded up. I'll get on the phone.
That's what
I'll just be
I was
sitting
about
on
to
the
say.
phone.
Like, if you're just chilling, you want to be on your phone. What's
Can
the
you
difference?
not just stand there and sit on your phone while you pee?
But then you might miss the aim, and now you're splash zoning.
I'm saying, as a girl, I would genuinely appreciate that. I'd be like, good for you. Like, thank you.
Maybe you're just not tapped in.
Or like if you splash on the seat, just clean it.
Yeah, but now that's an extra step. I'm not saying I do it all the time, but I'm just saying I'm not too afraid to admit that sometimes I will sit to pee. Yeah, 100%.
Someone said, I guess some guys just like to hold.
Yeah, I mean, that's... I just feel like I don't do it all the time. Like, there's times where I stand up. Dude, like, if I'm moving quick and I got to go, I'm
If I'm
standing up.
moving quick.
I'm standing up. But if it's, like, been a long day, I just got back from the gym, I just got back from my walk, and I do these long walks, and I got to pee, dude, I'm sitting.
How long do you pee for? That's like, is it like a long
I drink a
ass
lot of
time?
water. Sometimes I'm peeing for a minute, dude.
Can I ask a question? And this is, I probably
Sure.
shouldn't ask it. I'm sorry for asking it. But these are things I'm just curious about and I think about. So typically when guys go to the restroom, whatever, you pee.
Mm-hmm.
Is there ever a time where you like maybe like dap it with like a little tissue? Or
No.
do you just...
Nah.
But is that... You're telling me it's just like all gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you pee and it's just like...
it's gone.
Gone.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Glad I got that answered.
Gone.
I was always curious because I'm just like, is there nothing?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be honest
super
with you, like,
efficient.
we've
I'm
got-
jealous.
got an
I'm
efficient
jealous.
unit.
It's like the hose that was going on Mikey's window last night. Just when it stops, it stops.
Yeah, it stops, dude.
When it
Well,
stops
you do get
making
a
no-
little shake.
You shake.
Yeah,
But
you
okay,
get-
but when
yeah,
you're
I mean,
shaking,
yeah, you get a little
where
shake.
do you think that pee's going?
Well, we're not shaking in my pants. I
Yeah.
just shake on the urinal, or you shake in the thing.
So you
and then
shake
you're
it
down.
over the.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're getting debris.
Yeah, I agree. I'm agreeing
It's like a
with you.
So I
drop,
could-
though.
I
It's
couldn't be
like-
more
it's not
team
like a
sit
lo-
down for
It's not
guys.
like a.
No, yeah, it's not like you're not like throwing liquids
Yeah.
around, but it is like there's definitely sometimes a shake will go left and right.
Yeah, I'm team sit down. Keep doing you, Mike.
I mean, I'm seeing the comments. Everyone's like, dude,
Took
this
you with
is...
Brent. It's a targeted shake.
No, but
It's a
yeah,
targeted
it's a
shake,
It's a targeted shake for sure. No, but I'm seeing the chat. And everyone's like, Mikey, this is tough. This is like
These are things
don't-
I think of. I'm
But
curious.
like, I don't care.
Okay.
Like, I feel like there's this weird like masculine thing around like that. I'm not saying I do it all the time, but like if I were to ever encounter like a man that sits to pee all the time, I would not.
But like,
give
if you're
a
at the
fuck.
comfort of your home and you want to sit down,
Yeah, I'm sitting.
It's just such like a short event to sit down.
But I don't have like a short piss. Like, you ever see that meme? Like, I'm making piss. Like, I drink a lot of water, so like I
you're
pee for a
hydrated.
long time.
Have you seen the Seinfeld where Costanza gets like fully naked to go to the bathroom when he sits down?
See, I can't do the pants around the ankles. That pisses me off. When you walk into a public restroom and you see a grown man with pants around his ankles peeing at the urinal,
Peeing
like,
at the urinal,
grow
yeah.
the fuck up.
Actually insane.
And I can't do the fully naked to shit guys. Those drive me insane. My one buddy's like, dude, everything's gotta come off. It's like, dude, what are you doing in there? Like, you fucking fighting in the UFC? Like, just keep your goddamn clothes on.
yeah.
It's actually pretty funny.
I think literally I have a guy, went to college with,
Yeah.
every time I take a shit, every piece of clothing is off. It's like, dude, like,
That's
what are you doing?
Go out to the bar and it's fully
he
just
can't.
clothes, like putting,
doesn't. He
stacking
can't.
them up.
Dude, he'll go home.
That's
you
crazy.
just hear like the belt hit the ground.
Yeah,
just, like,
literally. It's like,
pants,
what would you
like,
do?
That's
what?
so
Fold
funny.
that?
That's so funny.
Dude, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that.
Jay Bats, that makes sense. No coats on.
Dude, I'll say
take the
this.
coat
I'll
off.
go one
Yeah,
more. I
yeah.
listened to a podcast called The History of Hyenas. There's a guy in there named Giannis Pappas, and he tells a story about he was in New York and they're in a pizza shop and Emma Stone walked in.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma Stone, I mean, I love Emma Stone too. I like her eyes. I
Mm-hmm.
like different features. Like she's got really big eyes, and I think that's attractive.
Yeah.
And he was like, she went to the bathroom, and he said, I have an opportunity now. So once she came to the bathroom, he went in the bathroom, and he was like, I had to pee, but you know what? I sat down because I just wanted to feel her warmth. Is that weird? Stealing some warmth from a celebrity?
Went to the
that you
women's
think's
bathroom.
attractive?
He
No,
went to the
it was
women's
like a
bathroom.
communal. It's like a pizza shop bathroom, so it's like has both.
Yes, that's so weird.
I don't know if that's weird, barring a little warmth. It's like,
Dude, that
when are
is
you gonna have a chance to be like Emma
so
Stone sat here? I'm gonna sit
weird.
here.
Stop.
That's really not that weird.
It's
On the
so
podcast, they were
weird.
like, "That's not that weird. You get one chance."
No, it's so weird.
You're telling me. It's not like he didn't like whack.
Do you know what I
off.
would do? I think like a normal person.
He didn't like smell.
like
the
a normal
seat.
person. If I loved her, I would go up to her and say hi and introduce myself, and not just go sit on her warm fucking toilet seat.
Maybe you got a chance just to borrow some
No.
warmth, dude. Just to borrow a little
No.
warmth.
No.
Just to borrow a
No.
little warmth.
No. No.
Just to borrow a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Like you're telling me, hey, I'm Matt. Now that he knows, let's say I go in the bathroom, come out of the stall, he wouldn't just sit down, just borrow a little warmth.
Good.
That's like the least weird thing you could do going into that bathroom.
The least weird thing you could do.
Yeah, he didn't like sniff the seat. He didn't like touch his seat.
The fact that you're thinking about.
I'm not saying
stealing
I
her-
would do it, but I'm just saying
It's
like
not. It's not the least
a
weird.
way
Like
that
yeah,
he's using to sit to pee. Like I get it.
I'm over this. I'm over this conversation.
Hey man,
I'm glad you came out and said that because you made. They're not gonna say it in chat, but you've made a lot of guys feel good about themselves.
also like it's just
You know
like,
what? That's fine. I don't. You could sit
also
to
get the
pee, but
classic
that
guy that's like,
that's
of course
sec-
Mikey sits to pee. It's like,
the-
alright.
you could sit to pee. That's fine. But that second part was fucking crazy.
What?
What was the second part?
The guy Giannis.
The guy fucking sitting on.
The guy Giannis.
yeah.
He just wanted to borrow some warmth.
No.
Damn.
2-0.
Not a Giannis guy, huh?
2-0.
Not a Giannis guy, huh?
No.
All right. All right. You didn't get on knee just to justify showing support the next day. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, like, when people talk about sitting to pee, like, that's one of them. You know, maybe steal some warmth. Just borrow a
Steal
little
some
warmth. Just borrowing some body heat is what it is. Last thing I had, I think I already said it, but we'll just go back to it. Shout out the New York Atlas in the championship series for the PLL. If you guys haven't bet on it, we turned that shit green, and we're starting 1-0, but I'm not getting too excited because it's a New York team, and we have had the best team for 3 years now, and have lost in the first round of the playoffs every single year. So,
Yeah.
here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Guys, I was not the one stealing warmth. There's a guy from a podcast
No, it was Mike.
called Giannis Pappas. Not me. Giannis Pappas was stealing warmth, not me. But shout out to New York Atlas. Dude, the game was awesome. Liam Entenmann is literally the Great Wall. I know I was mad when we drafted him last year, but I don't know if you guys saw his save last night. It
He's
was
literally the Great Wall.
insane.
Yeah.
Literally one-on-one like in hockey, and the defender and the attacker had him shook, and he had to go opposite body, high side. Unbelievable save. Like, that kid is going to be so good this year for us. I can't wait for when the actual PLL starts. But the Champ Series has already been electric. The Atlas banged out Maryland, and that's what we do. I'm excited for the next game. I'm excited for the next couple games. If you guys haven't watched it, you can watch it on ESPN+. We're going to be betting on it, so make sure you guys do too.
Yes, I need you to feed me, please.
I will. I'm
Okay.
down.
Lovely.
I'm down. Yes, Trent will be out of hibernation today for Surge. He told me
better be.
yesterday.
Yeah, he's out.
All right, let's serve some Slate. Let's talk some plays. We got a large board today. Let's run it.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to Slate Servers, part of the show. We serve Slate, give you all the plays and parlays you need on a Wednesday. I just want to say, too, to the chat, it's very hard for me to feel embarrassed, so I don't feel embarrassed about anything we talked about. The shit that happens to me on a daily basis, it's very hard for me to just feel embarrassed about anything, so I just kind of do what I do, and that's just what it is.
Fair
Steal a
enough.
little warmth? Maybe I would. I don't know. I've never been in the situation where, like, if Dua Lipa came out of the bathroom, maybe I'd steal some warmth. I don't know. I haven't been in the situation, so I'm not in the
Steal
room.
some warmth.
I'm not
I
in the
love
room.
that.
I haven't been in those rooms. I haven't had those opportunities. So I don't know what I would do. You know, like if Trent came out of the bathroom and he was just sitting down, I'm standing to pee. I don't need that warmth. Like that's not warmth that I would steal. But I've never been in a situation where fucking Dua Lipa came out of the bathroom. Maybe I'm stealing some warmth. I don't know.
Also, I can almost guarantee Trent sits down to pee.
And also,
There's
I'll
no
say something. There's also
chance he
something
does. No
fucking
chance.
gross about going to
Trent?
a buddy's apartment and their fucking toilet
Toilet's
seat
gross, yeah.
has caked pee
I
on
agree
it.
with that. That is
Yeah.
disgusting.
So that's also fucking gross.
I agree with that.
Do a little dance, steal a little warmth, get down tonight. Wow, Jay Batts just cooked up a fucking
Cooked.
platinum hit, dude. Yeah, like, you tell me Cindy Sweeney's coming out of the bathroom and stealing a little warmth?
No.
All right, I'm just saying. Different
No.
guys, different strokes, different folks. All right, let's talk about the slate.
No.
Talk about the board. Let's talk board. Let's talk some board.
I mean, game one is
Oh.
nuts.
Yeah, that was.
Game
Tell
one
me.
is nuts of the day.
Hungry for
I'm
some
hungry for
winners.
plays. St. John's Villanova.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that's an unreal game. Yeah, let's start there. St. John's Villanova. The spread is 1.5. I'm going to tell you what, this reminds me a lot of Florida Mississippi State last night. Villanova reminds me a lot of Mississippi State. They've had some really big wins. They've also had some really horrible losses, and they're at home. I'm taking St. John's here, dude. Just give me the better team. Like, this is just a classic better team. That's why we took Florida yesterday, and I'm okay with taking St. John's now. Pitino's one of those coaches, and you saw it at Louisville, you saw it at Iona. When his teams start playing well, you just don't want to be on the wrong side of him because he is a phenomenal coach. And not only do they have the coaching battle won in this one by a country mile, but just talent on the floor. And I think if there's any coach that can scheme to get rid of Eric Dixon, and getting rid of Eric Dixon might just be allowing him to score 23 points and saying, all right, someone else beat us. I'm taking St. John's here for sure. Such a low total as well, and I think St. John's plays better defense. So I'm definitely taking St. John's, just a better team. And sometimes you got to do that in college basketball, and if Villanova wins, chalk that to the game. But St. John's is playing at a level right now where they look like a Final Four team. So taking St. John's.
Go.
Anyone doing the opposite?
No.
This feels like another Alabama, Texas.
Yeah, just a weird spread.
Yeah,
I like St. John's too. I wouldn't fade him.
just back the better
Just a
team.
better team, man. Ole Miss on the road -5.5 South Carolina. I feel comfortable taking Ole Miss -5.5. That's a really weird spread. I'm sure it gets down to 5, 4.5 by tip. So maybe wait to place that one. But this Ole Miss team is also super good. They've got one of the best coaches in college basketball as well. I know. Brutal. But I'm definitely taking Ole Miss -5.5 here. South Carolina, like, this might be close in the first half. Second half is where this game gets away from, and I think Ole Miss really, really, really runs away with it. I would love to look at some Ole Miss player props. I was looking this morning at our guy Dre Davis, but he's just, he's an all-time sweat. But Ole Miss is playing out of their mind. I think this -5.5 should hit, and I will be on it, but I might wait to see if the line moves because right now it's juiced to South Carolina, so that tells me it might go to 5, 4.5, and I'm fine taking that either way for Ole Miss.
Let's go back a little bit to 5:30. Let's take the
Mid-majors.
over in the Rutgers. No, Rutgers, Iowa.
see, I
Over
can't
161.5. I feel like I've been liking
What's the
Iowa
spread?
unders.
Interesting.
Rutgers -6.5, which is
Is Ace
interesting as
Bailey
well.
playing because he's not up on anywhere?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe they just don't know how to.
there's no way
prop
he's
him
not.
today.
There's no way he's not playing in there -6.5.
Wait, Josh, are you on Blue Book?
I'm just on ESPN.
I love that over. Actually,
I like that though because I've been
seeing
liking Iowa
5.5.
unders, but I feel like this is just like a perfect team, like this super young team, and their defense is fucking awful. Rutgers is. This game has to soar.
Yeah, I like this
It
over
has
too.
to soar.
I just wonder why isn't Ace Bailey on the board with Dylan Harper? That's really weird to me. Unless they just don't know what to put him at. I wish I could click into the game on the green, but I can't because it's not. I think I have the New Jersey book open, so I never see those New Jersey games. Like, is Seton Hall playing today? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
All right,
That
so I
seat's
like that
already
over.
locked.
I like that over too.
That
That's
seat's
a great
already
over.
locked, so
Let's go. And it's already locked.
Yeah.
Highest over on the college basketball board. Rutgers, Iowa. I like it. I like Ole Miss -5.5. I'm going to take this Florida State Wake Forest over. I think I'm also going to take Florida State +6.5. This is kind of a little bit of a wagon play. So if you wanted to fade it, I understand. That's okay. Florida State, it depends on the day you catch them. They've covered more times than they haven't for us. But this is a really weird spread, but I'm going to go to war with our wagon. I'll take Florida State plus 6.5. But I also like this over because I think it soars. Louisville minus 6.5 against NC State. I'm taking a lot of road teams, which is now starting to concern me. Whenever I do this and I start going down my card and I realize, or at the platter, and I realize how many away teams I'm taking, it scares me. But I'm just fading horrible teams. NC State is one of the worst teams in college basketball. And Louisville is literally one of the best. So I think this is one where you take the 6.5 and Louisville ends up winning by 15 to 20. And I feel comfortable with that. I put Louisville at an A tier. I put St. John's in an A tier. I'd put Florida State at a C tier. I'd put that over with Josh at an S tier. Put Ole Miss at the A. Damn. Some good games getting down here.
There are some good games.
There are some really good games.
You know there's a guard on TCU that's going to go crazy. We just got to find out which one because they're playing Oklahoma State.
Might have to ask Javon.
Javon,
That is definitely an Ask Javon spot.
100%.
Oh, wow. Stanford only plus 1.5. I kind of want to take that. But another road team. I can't do it. I got to minimize the road team.
I don't like my mid-majors for today.
Why do I love
Soft.
UMass money line against Davidson?
That could be a dunk of cinch.
It could be a dunk of cinch.
Could be a dunk of cinch. Providence plus 2.5 at home. Just don't even bother, man. Don't even bother.
Are you sure?
Don't even bother.
At home?
Brother, we were plus 3.5 to Creighton and ended up losing by 15. Don't even bother.
All right.
I mean, I'm going to be on it. Like, when I say don't bother, I'm going to be
That's
on
just
it.
a solo miss for you.
Yeah, that just means, like, let me just die on this hill by myself in GTA. Like, let me plant my flag and have the cavalry come over and just run me over by myself.
Yeah.
But there is no scenario in which we somehow cover this game. Like, the state of Providence basketball right now is we're going to get weird lines at home because we pack the gym out. But whenever it gets down to crunch time, we don't have a closer. And it doesn't seem like Kim English can coach in really close games. So let me plant flag and get run over by the cavalry by myself.
You know what I would call it?
What?
Jover.
Jover.
It's Jover.
It's never been more Jover than it is now. Literally, it's never been more Jover. Whoa! Ma'am Ranky with some
Holy.
gifted subs in the
Whoa.
Twitch chat. Shout out,
on.
Ma'am Ranky.
Come on.
W's in the chat for Ma'am Racky. Thank you so much for the gifted subs.
Let's go, Racky.
That was goated. Holy crap. Did not see that coming on a Wednesday. Oklahoma, Missouri. Josh, you want to talk me through that? What are we doing here?
I mean, how is it not Missouri?
Yeah.
After we just
I
lost two
agree.
straight to ranked teams. We also Tennessee and A&M. They're both top 10 now. I mean,
I
how do we
agree.
not beat the shit
I like
out of
Mizzou.
OU?
Okay.
I also have my favorite prize pick square of the year in this game, I think. I think you can guess what it is.
Do they have Grill Master up?
Oh, they do.
After coming off a
For
stinker?
2.5 threes, demon.
After coming off of a stinker?
He is making 6 threes today. Like, he's not going to miss.
Dude, I like that a lot.
I think it's the Mark Mitchell game, low key.
Mark Mitchell hasn't done shit, but it doesn't matter. Caleb Grill's making threes. Even if Mark Mitchell scores, like, Caleb Grill's going to get going today.
I do.
100%.
He came off a stinker.
Arkansas minus 9.5 against LSU's system play. LSU is the worst team in the SEC, and Arkansas is going to run them out of the gym. Shout out. That's a B-tier bet. Oh, Notre Dame, Boston College. That's weird as shit.
What
Really-
time?
Really want to take Notre Dame there.
What time is
But
it?
that feels like a trap.
That game
minus
sucks.
4.5.
Why are you betting that game?
Yeah, that's a trap 4.5 line for sure.
Such a gross game.
Wait, where is that, Mike?
All the way to the
Oh, there it
bottom.
is.
Yeah.
Wow, that's such a trap line, but I might just have to bite some cheese. I'm going to bite the cheese. Notre Dame minus 4.5. Actually, Notre Dame money line and a parlay. I got to figure out what the parlay is, though. But that's definitely going in the parlay.
Dude, Notre Dame Drake. Better team. Just the better teams.
Ugh, I tried to do the better teams
better
yesterday,
teams
and
life.
Creighton fucked me in the street. So I might have to find the worst
But
team.
Alabama didn't. All right.
It's true. True. Went 3-4 yesterday. Junk. Got to be better today. All right, let's jump into prize picks. Let's see what we got in the
I'm gonna get
board.
my bag.
And Trey Young's in the garden tonight, I bet. fuck. Like, this is just the shit where I gotta wake up and get banged around by Trae Young in the Garden again, because it's just what he does. Like, that's the freest 26 points out of Trae Young, potentially of all time. All right.
Do you want to hear a text that I just got that's actually hilarious?
Sure.
You can guess who this is from.
It's definitely gonna be your dad.
No.
Oh.
Mikey sits to pee, ... Yikes.
That could literally be anyone.
That could be anyone. I have no idea.
Is it the
In the
fiancé?
company?
Yeah.
Oh. No way.
Now we're getting toxic.
No way.
Now we're getting toxic feminism. And I want you guys to know, just for you guys, I'm
Yikes.
sitting to pee all day today. And I might tweet while doing it one time.
Not her.
I might throw a tweet off. Dude, here's the thing about it. I never claimed to not be a weird dude. I'm a weird-ass dude. I also didn't say I do it all the time. I just said on occasion, I'll sit to pee. Now I might become full-blown.
I think once people think about it, it's not that weird. It's just like you don't hear that very often, so it's gonna it's a shock. It's like, what do you mean you sit down?
No, it's like this.
But when you think about it,
no, what it is this toxic masculinity that goes, well, girls sit to pee and you're not a chick. All right, dude.
yeah, that too.
Why don't you chill the fuck out?
No, that's definitely what it is. Not because girls have to sit down to pee.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's like, we don't have to, so why would you? Whatever, man. Whatever.
That is kind of the point.
I'm kind of a
It's like you
double
don't have
standard
to,
though,
so why
because
not?
I wish
Yeah,
I
because
could.
sometimes
I wish I could stand and
sometimes
pee.
my knees hurt.
So it's kind of a double standard. on
Sometimes my
part.
knees hurt.
It'd be a lot quicker,
What?
but like I can't.
I literally think that you pee for like 5 minutes.
No, I actually do. Like, I take very long peas. Like,
There's
that's like
no
something
way
I've
they're
done.
that long though. That you're like, dude, I have to sit down. This is gonna be way too long.
Dude, sometimes, yeah, I know when it's coming.
There's
I'll be
no
like, oh,
chance.
shit. I'm not even kidding.
I cannot believe that. I cannot.
Dude, I'm
believe
just
that.
saying.
Dude,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If my wife catches me sitting while peeing, she'll be like, what the fuck you doing?
But
Hey,
then
man,
she would think
that's
about
between
it.
you and your wife.
Yeah.
That's between you and your wife.
I'm not. You can sit to pee. That's fine. But don't tell me it's because your knees hurt.
No,
There's.
sometimes
I
it is.
cannot believe that. There's
Sometimes
no
it is.
chance.
Sometimes I go on a 6-mile walk some days, my legs like hurt, and I'll be like, dude, I just want to. Not saying I do it all the time.
No, I know.
Just saying occasionally.
It's just funny.
Just occasionally.
funny.
The knees will be a little sore. It's just what it is.
Pop a squat.
It's just what it is.
It's good.
It's just what it is. Make no mistake. It's what it is. It's what it is. All right?
All right.
Prize picks board. Kadari Richmond PRA was an auto play. I feel like everyone saw that coming. So just gonna need everybody to figure it out. Except he just got taken off the board. Is he not playing?
Oh, geez, sour.
What do you say?
Said knees a little sore. Also wild word.
That is also true. I think Kadari Richmond might have just got marked out.
Is he off?
He's
He's
got
off?
taken off the board.
Spread. That could be why it's only 2.5.
No update, but he's off the board. Can somebody figure out if Kadari Richmond just got marked out? Because then I want to flip to Nova. They're going to spank that ass without their point guard.
I feel like you never know when guys are out.
Which is like so annoying that we can put money on it, but we're never going to know.
Yeah, until 2 seconds before the game.
I have my square.
You got it?
I've got mine.
I mean, we know mine. It's grilled threes.
I do like that a lot. I have mine.
Dude, it doesn't say if he's out or not.
But he's not on the board, right?
And he was this morning.
Hmm.
Because I checked the board a little bit this morning.
That's weird. Maybe they're moving him.
Dude, that's really weird. So someone from St. John's must be out for him to be off the board.
Or maybe someone from...
No, all the Villanova
other
guys
side.
are up. Latest tweet is Rick Pitino saying he wants his money worth from Kadari Richmond. We gave him a very large contract. Damn. No one bet on the St. John's game till I know what's going on. But I'm going to move on because I don't want to waste time and have dead air. But damn, what the fuck is that? All right, let's go. Lauren, what's your square?
So I feel like I just have to fade the Mavs tonight because their big men are just depleted. Originally I was gonna take Draymond Green points, but give me Jimmy Butler points. I just don't know how he doesn't hoop tonight. And the only scary thing about it is he has been hooping the last 2 games, and normally I like to take the red charts.
The regresh.
But I just don't see a world where he doesn't get 20 tonight.
Hunter Sallis got
You
bumped.
could either even do his PRA, honestly, but I think I like his points. And Draymond Green might hoop a little bit. I can't trust him.
Butler's been
He's been hooping. He's having fun again.
He has been having fun again, dude. Sometimes you just gotta know. Yeah, Mark Mitchell's gonna fucking hoop tonight. He's going in my 2-piece. I'm gonna give you guys for this one, and then also in my 2-piece, Andre Stojakovic points for Cal going up against Duke with a 23-point spread.
Okay.
And Jimmy Butler points.
Wait, who is it?
Stojakovic.
Oh, yeah. That fella. I like that fella.
And then Josh is doing Demon Threes for Grill.
Yep, 2.5.
Stojakovic points, 14. Right, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
14 flat.
I almost want to take Grill 3.5, but
You could take 3.5.
yeah.
Does it double
mean,
Demon?
dude, if there's a double demon, you might as well just take that.
It's a double demon.
Like, he's going to make 6. I'm not even joking. He's not going to miss tonight. With that spread, that total, he is going to be chucking.
Let's send this to Intern Mason. We get the graphic moving.
Yeah, OG, I'm not taking Draymond. I'd feel like a bozo if I took that and he didn't hit.
No, that'd be vicious.
That's just, yeah. Gotta pick your spots.
All right, I think my 2-piece is going to be Andre Stojakovic points and Mark Mitchell points, too. I think that feels so good.
I don't hate Mark Mitchell at all.
Looks like he's going to bust.
I feel like everyone might bust today. Like, I think Tamar might bust, too. Yeah, you got to ride with Mizzou minus 9.5. Have to.
All right, some other squares I like. I feel like we did this yesterday. Hunter Sallis points is a really weird chart. He's been averaging 15. He had 19 or 20 points last game, and he's up for 20 again. That's weird. The system play on Nova is always Jordan Longino in a big game, but depending on injuries for St. John's, since they still don't have him on the board, I don't know if I love it, but I do love Longino. Dre Davis PRA for Ole Miss is always a good one. You can't go wrong with that, I promise.
Clev, it's Caleb Grill 3s for Mizzou.
Demon.
Also,
Yep.
Plan B.
Oh.
There's only one game to choose from, and it's New Mexico versus Wyoming, and I have to take New Mexico, minus 15.5. Wyoming's rat.
Jaden Pierre PRA is also an excellent bet against Xavier. He's been playing out of his mind, and he likes to stack good performances, which is why I like him. Does anyone else like anything on the NBA board? There's a lot of games today.
It's a lot of games.
Jordan Poole is up for some.
I mean, you could probably. I feel like the Bulls have to be a system today. Now, look, they're plus 6.5 against a team that just beat them by a gazillion yesterday.
No,
No?
I will not do that.
They're covering.
You guys are fucking horrid.
They're covering.
All 30 teams play today in the NBA. Wow. Rev, maybe find me a Get Nice in there, brother.
Fox assists.
The Bookit account said Fox
What is that?
assists. Fox has been an assist machine on the Spurs.
Let's take a look. Yeah. I like that a lot. Who said that?
Dude, it could be Wemby points against the Celtics, too. No big man. Al Horford can't guard Wemby. Goots is a Spurs fan now.
No, it's a goose.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Stay away from the Knicks today. The Hawks and Trae Young in the Garden own us.
Yeah, Klay Thompson could be a good look.
Emmanuel quickly against the Cavs. I wouldn't touch that one because they play good defense. D'Angelo Russell against the Sixers could be a systems.
See Kyrie again.
Really threes in the YouTube chat. Okay.
That's been printing.
Has it been printing?
Let's see if he's been hitting. But yeah, he went on a streak where he was piping them.
You could take Maxey to score 30 after only scoring 5 last night.
They already have the Lakers-Mavs lineup for February 25th.
Why is it not
Lakers are
Andrew
-6.
Wiggins?
No
Versus
way the
OKC.
Lakers are -6.
Yeah. That game's going to be awesome.
Dude, I'm so toxic. I want to take Luka points again.
I actually don't hate it today.
I do.
No, dude. He's warmed up now.
Dude,
man.
because he's still going to barely play.
No, he's so warm. He's so warm.
I feel like that's an auto over.
That
Jazz
is-
Lakers,
It was auto over.
right?
For no reason. It's an auto over.
Yeah.
I'm actually surfing the NBA board right now. Oh, I love betting on Anthony Simons, and I don't know why. He makes it in my slips
I
more
like that
times
guy.
than he should.
Dude, be Luka
He does
assist.
just shoot a lot, which is fun.
Kind of like Luka assist.
What about a Reeves 20 ball?
I would do a goblin, though. Dude, make goblins great again.
No, you've been so
People-
sharp with goblins. Are like me
People
sitting
hate
to pay.
those. I'm like, I just want to see green. Like, I don't care
They
about the
both
fat
work.
payout.
They both work. Sit
Like,
to
what I
pee,
like,
stand to pee,
I
they
have
both
my
work.
thing where I have like my normal square that I'm like, I love this. I believe this is hitting, and then I'll partner with something that should hit. And yeah, I may only pay 2.5 or 2.25x, but whatever. You're winning money.
You do what you want, man. You know what I mean?
Rav, I'd love to get in Duff again, dude.
When it's all said and done and you're sweating your lineup, it's just you in the lineup.
Did you say we should have ran
No
back
chance
the
whatsoever.
four geyser, me and Rav? But I did Luka points.
I did. I actually.
And that was so forced. I was going to give him or put in Klay Thompson points, and that was green. So, like, we dead ass should have hit again, which is crazy. I'm sorry, Rav.
I actually took it without Luka points.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I actually thought you guys were so dialed, and I was like,
Dude,
I
Rav's been
just
so
don't
like
think
his
he's
squares have actually been like air.
good. That's what he's paid to do. Good. Finally, I had to fucking call him out. Now he's turning shit green.
Yeah,
Good.
he's shitting green.
Good. Sometimes you got to put your guys back against the wall. Pause. Pause.
Dude, and it's his birthday. Yeah, Rav. It's a must.
Happy birthday, Rav. Should we sing it for him one time? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rav. Happy birthday to you. And if you ever buddy me again, I will literally get you fired. So watch your tone when you talk to me. I just made a 4-man that is so fucking gross.
That's what you were doing over there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's fucking gross, and I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up.
Okay.
Luka Doncic points. This is how we're going to start. All right? This is how
Crazy.
we're going to start. Luka Doncic points. I'm going to work you back up.
Okay.
Tyler Hero points against OKC.
Whoa.
That's just a big matchup for
Whoa.
him. I feel like he shines in the brightest lights. Tyler Hero points. This is where I might lose you if I already didn't lose you. D'Angelo Russell points against the Sixers. Just a weird chart.
Alright.
Just a weird chart.
That might have lost me.
Well, if I didn't lose you there, I'm definitely losing you
You're
here.
still listening.
For sure losing you.
Jordan Poole points against the Pacers.
Wow, dude, that is
I don't
disgusting.
hate that. I like that more.
That's a really disgusting format. That is.
Like, this is gross.
That's really.
This is gross.
That's dirty.
And you know what that is? That's a flex play.
100%.
That ain't going
There
four
was
for
ever
four.
a flex play.
Because I got news for you. That ain't going 4 for 4. Sometimes you just got to know when something's not going 4 and flex that bitch. That ain't going 4 for 4. No. That might go 3. And that's fine. We'll take a 1.5er on a 3-guyser with those gross names in one lineup all together.
That's Dan Campbell size nuts.
Yeah, that is. I actually might cash that out. Now that I'm looking at it again. I can't cash it out. Never mind. We're chalked. I don't know how some people's apps
Yo,
are
I
allowed
can't
to
cash out either. Like,
Yeah,
once
I
I'm
can't either.
I'm logged.
And then some people are like, dude, fucking places lineups and then cashes out. It's like, dude, fucking sometimes I wish.
Yeah, I wish too.
I can't do that. All right. That'll do it. Lauren, you want to say goodbye to the people? Josh, you want to say goodbye to the people?
Peace, chat.
Yeah, we'll be.
See you next Wednesday.
Have a day.
What's going on, chat? We end every episode the same way, which is just taking a moment to connect as humans and kind of put away the silly giggles, make it a little bit more serious, which I think I like doing. I think it's a little therapeutic for myself. Hopefully it's therapeutic for you guys as well. But I want to talk about something that I saw on TikTok the other day, and it's, I don't know what podcast it is. I don't know who the guy is, but this guy interviewing this monk, and he talks about a lot of the ways that they think about things. And I think, some of it's a little ridiculous, but I think he said something in this interview that I watched that I thought was just so, just a beautiful way to put the thing that he said. And I think it's something that I struggle with. I think it's something that a lot of people struggle with. And it's just based upon, our reactions to events that happen. And he said this: the first arrow always hits. The first arrow always hits. And what he means by that is when, someone's being mean to you, or someone says something mean to you, or they use their words to hurt you, or you go through a situation that hurt you, or something wrong happens at work, that first arrow always hits. You always have an immediate reaction. You always have an immediate emotion when something bad happens. And he goes on to say, make sure the second arrow doesn't. And sometimes the second arrow is you shooting the arrow at yourself, and that's oftentimes what it is. Because what you don't realize is when that first arrow hits, the way that you react can affect the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your month, the rest of your year. And a lot of it is controlling what you can control, which is your reaction to things. And a lot of times we don't realize that when someone says something that's hurtful to us and that first arrow hits, that us saying something mean back or doing something mean back is shooting the arrow at yourself. And you're only hurting yourself when you react negatively and when you allow someone else's actions or words to control your emotions, because that's the only thing you can control throughout your day is your reaction and your response to events that happened. And I think that's just a phenomenal way to think about it. Because that first arrow does always hit when something wrong goes wrong. When someone says something mean to you, you always have that first initial reaction of oh, what the fuck? And you want to say something mean, or you want to do something mean, or you want to crash out, or you want to do this, you want to do that. And really the stronger person is the one that kind of eats that first arrow and goes, well, maybe I'll just be the stronger person today and I'm not going to do it. Because like I said, sometimes we have that immediate reaction of when that first arrow hits of trying to fire one back at them, but you end up shooting yourself because you say something too mean, or you do something really stupid, or you ruin a situation that you really enjoy just because you don't know how to control yourself. And I think that's something to remind yourself, is that first arrow is always going to hit, and make sure that second arrow doesn't. Because that second arrow is coming down the pipe, whether it's from your mouth, their mouth, whatever it is. And I think it's something that I've, really tried to build into practicing every day, is really trying to control your emotions and control your reaction. Because that's all we really have. Life just happens around you, and the only thing that you can do is control your response and your reaction. The other thing I saw, too, that I just wanted to talk about really quickly that I saw someone say as well that I thought was just so awesome. I feel like sometimes life can be really hard. Sometimes life can really get you down. And that's what we talk about. Life is going to life every day that you wake up. And, I tell you guys these funny stories. Sometimes I'm really uncomfortable in the moment when these stories are happening. But then afterwards, I'm able to be like, wow, that was actually kind of funny. And I don't mind sharing it with you guys. Hopefully it makes you laugh and it gives you something to talk about for your day. But I saw something and they were talking about, life struggles, what you go through at work, in your personal life, family life. And they summed it up pretty beautifully. And it's just, this is going to be the story you someday tell to someone. And I think you don't realize that when you are going through something, or something is happening to you that's negative, or you are struggling with something, that at the end of the day, once you get through it, because you always do, this is going to be a story you might be able to tell to someone that's going through it later in life, that you're going to be able to help. Or it's just going to be a story you're able to tell. And stories sometimes end up being funnier the longer that they go in age. But yeah, I think, if you're going through something or you're struggling with something, just keep in mind that this is going to be the story you tell someday, and maybe it'll be a story that helps someone else down the line that goes through something you went through, and you'll be like, wow, I'm actually kind of thankful I went through that. But we end every episode the same, and that is take one step forward from you. I know how hard it can be in life to take one step forward. It sometimes can feel literally impossible. And hell, I've taken steps back this year, last year, the year before that, and we're going to take steps backwards. But we've learned through doing this show that the stronger person is one that just attempts it. Strength doesn't come from the result. The strength comes from the attempt of getting up every day and getting out of your bed and trying to be the better person and trying to be a good person and doing things that make you feel fulfilled. And sometimes we're going to take a step back, but if you just have the strength to get up again and try it again and again, we're going to be farther than we're ever going to be if we focus on the result of that first step. I love you. If you haven't heard that today, I want you guys to hear it from me. I love you. And as always, thank you so much, guys. The support you guys have shown this show. I don't have the words to express how thankful I am, how much it means to me, how much you guys mean to me in the chat. I love when you guys get after me because at least you're being active. But I love you guys so much. You make my day every morning. Hopefully we are able to make someone smile and someone laugh, because that's all that really matters in this big rock that we spin on. But I love you guys so much. You guys being a part of this show and waking up every morning and going in the chat means the absolute world. And the support you guys show, I don't know if I'll ever have the words, but just know that I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. We'll see you here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Make sure you go check out BTL after this on the same stream. If you haven't, it's our Sharp Show. They go through every game on the board. You won't hear guys praying in the gym. So if you actually like the betting angle, you got to tap into BTL. But I love you guys so much.